teaching ancient people how to have some fun. History books won't tell it like we do. Dark ages get lit with the SJR crew. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'll slip where the past and future rage. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'll slip where the past and future rage.
Broadcasting live from somewhere you can't find. SJR crew coming at you raw and unrefined. On the ground.
Every fucking night we move location to location. Cops they searching but they can't catch our operation. Signals bouncing off 10 different buildings in the hood. Mixing frequencies so clean they wish they fucking could. Middle fingers to the mainstream, that shit ain't good. My posse's running cables while I'm watching from the wood. That's the sound when we hit the streets. Underground transmission got your speakers catching heat. Fuck the FCC, we stay off that hip-hop radar. Bet your ass we're going harder, fucking instigator. Got the bass so heavy that the block is fucking shaking. Every single night we're making history in the making.
Stay off that hip-hop radar. Signals moving like a fucking traitor. We stay off that hip-hop radar. Can't catch us now or catch us later.
Clowning on these bitches with the frequency disguise, while they're searching high and staying low and staying wise. Shout out to the weed that keeps the crew's mind right. Broadcasting bangers through the darkness of the night. Ain't no satellite can track a mobile station. Build a revolution through sound manipulation. Encrypted channels, yeah, we're running shit proper. SJR crew, bet your ass we're fucking proper. That's the warning when the vans roll through. Quick disconnect, 20 minutes, we move smooth. Underground forever, that's the fucking master plan. Signals bouncing coast to coast across this fucking land.
Stay off that hip-hop radar. Signals moving like a fucking traitor. We stay off that hip-hop radar. Can't catch us now or catch us later.
Insane in the brain, how we dodge detection. Switch frequencies with perfect fucking intersection. My posse's got it down to mathematical precision, while your weak ass station stuck in repetition. That's the sound of revolution. Underground transmission's our only solution. Hip-hop radar can't track what we transmit. SDR crews, the realest fucking count.
Stay off that hip-hop radar. Signals moving like a fucking traitor. We stay off that hip-hop radar. Can't catch us now or catch us later. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome
to the tavern in my time machine. Got the whole crew blazed on medieval green. Rasputin in the corner throwing down spells, while jade trees floating higher than church bells. Caitlin got the peasants learning how to twerk. Rose got kings and queens all doing dirty work. Ancient wisdom mixed with modern day insane. SJR crew about to make history change. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'm Flip, where the past and future rage. Mick blowing smoke signals cross the castle walls. Uncle Patriot teaching knights how to brawl. Big Kahuna got the round table turned up. KD and Jorge got the mead cups. Hard Coast crashed the party with that future tech. Rude Knock got jesters breaking their neck. We ain't leaving till the whole place lit. Medieval times ain't ready for this shit. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'm Flip, where the past and future rage. Past to future, future to past. SJR crew making history last. Time traveling rebels on a medieval high, taking over castles as we pass by. Got these monks up in the monastery twisted. Every scroll they writing got our names listed. Making medieval moments turn psychotic. Crew so sick they thought we were demonic. Taking over kingdoms one by one. Teaching ancient people how to have some fun. History books won't tell it like we do. Dark Ages get lit with the SJR crew. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'm Slip, where the past and future rage. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'm Slip, where the past and future rage.
Time travel about to get medieval.
Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'm Slip, where the past and future rage. Pulled up to the tavern in my time machine. Got the whole crew blazed on medieval green. Rasputin in the corner throwing down spells, while jade trees floating higher than church bells. Caitlin got the peasants learning how to twerk. Rose got kings and queens all doing dirty work. Ancient wisdom mixed with modern day insane. SJR in my lane, you acting funny like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. This rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Let go. Sit back, relax, don't go act a fool. We gon' puff some weed and keep on acting cool. I'm on that chill shit, always keeping it real shit. The vibes going up like the smoke in the room, cuz
It's the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show. It's the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Yo, 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 SJR crew, welcome back to Hip Hop Radar Underground. I am Sack Juggalo, and we got the wicked one for you today. Wicked Low, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Big salute.
Peace. Big salute, man. Nothing but love.
Absolutely, man. Always good to see you, man. It's been a long time since we hung out, man. Anything you want to tell the people that might be new for you?
Oh man, just shit. you know, listen, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of music coming out, and to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't trying to disappoint nobody. Let's get it going.
That's
I
it.
salute. You know what I'm saying? I rock with y'all. I rock with everybody. Let's get it.
That's
all
what we
love.
love to hear, man. We got Nico in the house, man. Big salute. Big salute to Gregory
salute.
Rasputin, man. How you doing, brother? Big salute.
Good.
And the motherfucking homeboy, Rue Knox. Salute, homie. Good to see you, man. I'll be here
salute.
lingering. I'm doing dishes, then making dinner. Woo, you got your apron on, bruh? Yeah, you know you got to get that kiss the cock, not the cook apron. You know, since you single now, you can get a little X-rated with it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, boy. That shit fire, man. Everybody got their drinks. Everybody got their smoke. Everybody got their snacks, man. I hope you guys are tied in because we got a lot of catching up to do with my dude Wicked Low, man. And I'll tell you what, man. I was scrolling through your Instagram, man, and I like what you're doing over there. I like that you're collaborating a lot with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Clipping your shorts out, putting those up. I mean, it's a lot of work, dude. But it looks like you're handling it quite well.
Yeah, I'm doing the best. Doing the best I can. You know what I mean? You know?
Absolutely. Father and husband, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of time taken up. Plus, I'm sure you're working another job, doing those things, trying to keep food on the table. But you're finding the time, and that's the important part because it will all pay off. You know, it will just keep grinding that shit out, you know?
Definitely.
Absolutely, man. Let me ask you, have you had any problems coming up with concepts and writing material? And if you have, what's some of the I guess that answers my question. He said, nope, my ideas is popping.
You know what I'm saying? Let me all right, so let me actually I'm gonna say yes and no. But the reason I'm gonna give you both a yes and a no is the way my brain works. My brain don't work like I mean, everybody's different, so I can't say it like that, but I can. So I'm gonna say it like this: when I make, because I've actually gotten back into making my own beats. So a lot of the music, aside from maybe 2 projects, as far as like Welcome to Boot Camp, that was a collective. Shout out to Boot Camp Click, you know what I mean? Inside My Mind, which is next month. Shout out to my big brother, OG Cali Blue. But aside from like a few, you know what I'm saying? But the majority of my solos, that's from this year and on, and that's including going to the past. Actually, when I spoke, no, when I did Unapologetic Wisdom, that album I did produce myself. But the newer joints is definitely all me. So when I make my beats, a lot of times, when I'm in that mood, I, for example, there's a song called Gray Hair, all right? So after I made
I'm familiar
I
with
went
that.
back, right. The song's called Gray Hair, this drop. I went back one day, I was just listening to the beat, and it's just the hook just came. It was like gray, and I was just fucking around. Mind you, I was just fucking around. I laid the hook down. It was just gray hair, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So a lot of times it just comes to me like that, in that form.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of times this comes in that form. So that's what I say. Like something I kind of like, I learned to just not push it. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever I pushed it, I was never really satisfied with the product. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, if you're coming up with a concept before you hear an instrumental, you already have something in your mind set to a tempo. So trying to find that tempo out of everything or create it yourself, has got to be pretty difficult.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. With me, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna toot my horn, but I'm gonna say I'm well versed, right? So there's more than a few times where I wrote a song to a whole different beat, and then I found one of my own beats that I could spit it to, and I would either just spit it up or add a few more words and
Okay.
change the rhythm of the rhyme and just go at it. You know what I'm saying? So with me learning how to do that saves me a lot of heartache, headache. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. See, little tips of the trade. You young artists
Yeah.
out there, man, take these gems, man, and run with them. This is why we ask these questions. You never know what type of answer you're gonna get, and it might be something very helpful to you.
Cool.
Absolutely, absolutely. What's on the agenda for 25, my guy?
Oh man, a lot. So, and I'm also back to school too. So, you know what I
Yeah,
mean, going for business. So, part self. So I'm also doing that. So that's another thing I'm juggling as far as fatherhood of two autistic daughters. Um, you know what I mean, artist, producer, engineer, all that. So as far as this year, I'm trying to do as much as humanly possible. I
that's
feel like
what's
that.
up.
New music, more production, getting, still studying production and getting better at my craft as far as making beats and engineering, making sure the sound is crispy and clean. Um, connected with more people, just connected with my brother Raw Dilla from up north, you know what I'm saying? We got a banger that's just like I just got finished listening to it and talking to the guard, just like, yo, this this is that one. You know what I'm saying? And then also
Hey,
finding myself. Still finding myself, you know what I mean? When
we
you're a
got to
student
put a
of the
massive push behind this.
game,
Then, if this is
let's
the
do it,
one,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We got to push it.
Yeah. I
And
feel like this new one, I feel like I found Wicked Low almost completely. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like when you're trying to find yourself, especially as an artist, or being as in yourself and as an artist, and
yeah,
it's just like this new song. It's not out yet. Obviously, it's gonna be out soon. Um, it's gonna be called In Silence or Morbid in Silence. It's yeah. I think I found it. You know what I mean? It's like when you find that sound. Like
hey,
matter of fact, Ti, right?
oh yeah,
So quick example. You remember when he first came out, how he sounded? It is not how he sound right now.
right.
Like
No,
he
he was
sound
kind of laid back and
a little different.
triller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you listen to him now, how when he found himself in his flow, the way he sounds now is different from
it is
back then. So
modified. Yeah, because he just
modified fact.
recently did a joint with Jonah Lucas, and
Yes,
that
sir.
shit
Yes,
kind
sir.
of fire. I ain't gonna cap. Like it's nice.
Nah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is.
He said, "What do you say? I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6." That's
Yep.
crazy, bro.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
real talk right there. You know what I'm saying? Just put my ass away for a little bit. I'll be back.
Right.
But I can't come back from no damn hole in the ground. Like that's hard, bro.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's some of your favorite music out right now?
As far as in general, or like, or of my own.
Well, I mean, we can go both. We can go both. Let's start with
Oh
yours. What's some of your favorite music you put out so far?
man. I think I dropped Welcome to Boot Camp. That one I think bars with me and my brother the Zipper. Weird on Me with me and my brother. It's Real, Rockin' This Monster. Those are two of my favorite ones. Actually, there's a lot. There's a joint with Rusty Jux on there. That one, I mean, that whole project to me, because it kind of gives you that old school up north grit, grind, bars. Like, you know what I'm saying? That it kind of gives you that old '90s vibe that I know I still bump till today.
Facts.
Yeah. So
And it's making a big push in the underground. Like,
yeah,
boom bap is coming back, dude.
yeah. So it gives you that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when you hear it, kind of gives you that thing right there. So I'm gonna say that one. There's also the Wu-Tang EP that kind of gives it the same, but it's different. You know what I mean? Obviously because of the music and all that. So I don't know, man. That's a wide range because I got so much out. Matter of fact, Victory's Anthem is still one of my top favorite EPs. Shout out to my man Black Shaggy.
That's
Shout out
what's
to my
up.
brother Black Shaggy. Like that's actually still one of my favorite jumps.
Hell
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah. And we're gonna get one. We're gonna go back in the past and fulfill that dream tonight. We're gonna listen to
All right.
one of them
Good.
records. Who you listening to outside your own music?
Tech Nine, King ISO, Wu Tang, Boot Camp Click, the whole boot camp, because you got several artists in both camps. So, you know, Meth always dropping some new shit, Red dropping new shit, Ghostface Killer, all of them as far as Wu Tang. Then you got Boot Camp Click, you got Rockness Monster, Sean Price, Live On, Sean P, Smith and Wesson, Rusty Jukes, Brenda, you know what I'm saying, Bernadette Price, sorry, pardon myself, Bernadette Price. Then you got, I got a whole list.
Yeah, boy, you
You
got
know
that
what I mean?
playlist.
Still bumping that old
filled up.
West Coast music too. You know, yeah, I got a whole playlist. Man. I got a playlist for days because it's like I like so much music.
I know,
And then,
right?
And then I'm a huge fan of Falling in Reverse. That's you know what I'm saying.
That dude crazy talented, bro. Like,
Yeah, Five Finger Death Punch. That's another one. So
ooh, yeah.
yeah. I'm also, you know, I love music. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the day. If I'm in my workout mood, I got a whole, you know what I mean. When I'm working out, I got a whole playlist for that. And if I'm like, depending on what I'm doing, if I'm just riding, I got a whole list. You know what I mean? I got some Daddy Yankee. I got some motherfucking Bob Bunny. You know, reggaeton. I got some reggae. You know what I mean? I got it all. So yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, we always like to dive into, you know, the artist playlist around here.
New Twisted too, you know what I'm saying? So I be bumping that New Twisted. So yeah,
Hey, how'd you feel? How'd you feel? Since I haven't talked to you so long, how'd you feel about that Super Bowl performance from Kendrick?
Fuck with it. I seen a lot of the not in the windows, but I seen a lot of the things that a lot of people really didn't see. They just got mad. Personally, I'm always say I would have rather Tech Nine.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big Kendrick fan, but I really fucking loved that performance. Not only because he was talking shit, you know, in his track, you know, not like us, but it was very unique performance.
But he had a lot of in that performance. I seen a lot of people talk about it. I saw all the references and all the symbols,
the X shit, and
all the stuff that he was doing,
and it probably
made perfect sense. There was a lot. There was a lot, and there's a lot of people that caught on, and there was a lot of people that didn't. There was a lot of people that just hated on it. And like I never really was like, you know, being honest, I became a Kendrick Lamar fan because of Tech Nine. To be honest with you, that's how I kind of, you know, I'm not gonna say like 100% all the, but like nobody, I'm not gonna say nobody, but I don't really know anybody who's 100%. Okay, I'm a ride or die. This, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every single song. So I know, like, you know, I know some people don't like every single song I do, but you know what I mean. But I fuck with it though. I'm just, you know, just keeping it a buck. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I thought it was a great performance. You know, he had his little right. He had his little smirks when they were supposed to. Throwing what's the name on stage, hitting that crip walk. You know what I'm saying? Like it was pretty crazy, bro. That shit was like when you went back and you looked at it again. You're like, yo, this motherfucker's diabolical. Like this dude he's really on his subliminal shit.
Both of his exes on. I'm like, that's hard body right there. You know what I mean? That's how you do him in.
Facts.
I mean, come on. He ain't nobody. I don't think there's nobody yet aside from him that did the diss track at the Super Bowl.
And that's the craziest part, right?
It puts the whole behind it.
Like that one diss track was so popular, dude. It was so, like, you think about all the other diss tracks, No Vaseline, you know, all these Easy puts out, you know what I'm saying? They weren't like, they were bangers, but they weren't hit records, you know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't Billboard shit.
Right, but I want you to keep in mind that he's a huge Tupac fan.
Yeah.
Right? I was doing some, like, I do my research a lot of times whenever this pops in front of me, and it's like somebody will say something, I kind of look into him like, okay, he's doing a lot of things that Pac was on his way to doing. So, like, he's damn near kind of finishing what he was doing.
And that's, what I mean? That's what the industry needs, is somebody who's going to speak up, right? Because Pac was on his Pac shit all the time, like
all the time.
You couldn't get that dude to shut the fuck up about some shit sometimes. And I was, even at a kid, I was like, dude, this dude is tripping. Like he needs to watch the fuck out.
But he knew what he was doing though. I was seeing this dude.
He did it out of his heart.
I don't know. I know. I heard. I was just watching this dude who's like he spoke to Pac the day before he passed away or whatever. He was talking about the whole bullshit with the beef between him and Big. He was like, "There ain't no beef with us." He's like, he got with Big and some other things, and they was coming up with their own ways of doing certain things.
Yeah.
And the man in his zone was like, "Yo, that's just dangerous. You got, niggas gonna be on you." And whoa, he's like, "Yeah, but I got." So there was a lot of stuff, and there's certain things I knew already that Pac was doing. I seen the paperwork on it.
Mm-hmm.
His own record label, Machiavelli Records. I seen a whole deal on it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Plus,
Pac
he had
was on
zero
different
fear.
Shit. He's zero fear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I get that. So it's like, you need that. We still, you know what I mean? I know I don't, I'm not gonna say that we didn't have it or don't, but you still need that, them artists that are that's not afraid to be different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not
And
afraid
be
to be
truth tellers.
themselves.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
the real shit. Because you remember back in the day, like Public Enemy,
We had a lot back then.
motherfucking
Yeah.
Tribe
Enemy.
Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? All these
Tribe
dudes,
Called Quest.
EPMD, even Run DMC. I mean,
Run DMC too.
They
had a
would
lot of
put
fun
out
music.
true
They
shit.
had some,
Yeah.
they did. You know what I mean? Like we had a lot of, we had X Clan. We had a lot of, we had Poor Righteous Teachers. We had, you know what I'm saying? Rock. I think it's Arabian Rakim, right? So we had, and a lot of the back then was built around the Nation of Gods and Earths too. A lot of artists and a lot of people don't realize, like, okay, if you really break it down and look at it, a lot of those artists back then, they were like the ones that was really, including Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? I think there was damn near, I could say the last line of offense, but a lot of artists dealt with the Nation of Gods and Earths and shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
right.
and even myself, I kind of, I kind of keep that same teaching, the same role, because I'm like, when I do, like, when you hear this new song that I got coming out with Raw Dealer, you'll see exactly what I mean. And I kind of play that role, not that role, but there's a lot of songs where we'll hear tonight, like you'll see the change. And this is just, like you said, truth teller. We're getting back to that.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
I fucking love it.
Time to stand your ground. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I mean, if okay, look. If people watch the news, they're gonna think the craziest shit. Like if an alien came to fucking Earth, dude, and they were just checking out the news, they think we were fucking going to kill each other every second of every day. You know what I'm saying? And if we let that be the message, that's where we'll get, and we don't need that. Look at back in the 90s, dude, in the early 2000s. Race relations were probably the best they were ever at in this country. You know what I'm saying? And then they started slowly, drifting away, and people started getting mad at each other, and I fucking cannot stand that shit, bro. Like, we're all fucking here on this planet, bro. We can't be warring with each other. We got shit we need to do. You got 2 daughters, you know what I'm saying? Like, 2 special needs daughters, bro. You ain't got time for that shit. I got shit I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for the dumb shit.
Facts. And I'm a grandfather, mind you.
Oh, well, congratulations, brother. I had no idea, man. Big salute.
And I'm a grandfather, you know what I mean? Shout out to
That's
my baby, my boy Noah, man. That's my boy.
That's what I'm talking about. Lil Bra 15, Lost My Way. Welcome. Thank you for coming through. Big salute.
Yeah, he's on the joint. He's on the new joint I got. He's on a few.
Oh,
I really
shit.
just kind of connected with this brother through my other brother, It's Real. And he's on that song, Great Hit.
Shit, we about to play that motherfucker then. We got both the artists here. Ain't no better time. Look at that. Already got that pulled. Yeah, boy.
I ain't gonna lie. This was, I ain't gonna say shit about it. You know what I'm
Oh, wait a second. That song ain't been released yet, huh?
Oh, a Great Hit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's released. Yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Absolutely.
Is it on your channel?
Mm-hmm. It's on, if you look at,
It's under releases.
go to home.
Oh, okay.
That should have, yeah. There you go.
Am I missing it?
No, it's right there. I'm looking at the cover right now. Right where you see where it says "Welcome to Boot Camp." Go down. Go over to keep on. There you go.
Gray hair. There he is. There it is. I found it. I'm a blind man. All right, I'm gonna pause it because my computer's all weird, and I want to do this. And I'll bring.
Oh,
back
and I'm
up.
glad you got your joint up because last time we spoke, I know there was some, I ain't gonna speak, but you know, there was some things going on. So I'm glad you got everything situated. I haven't really got to talk to you in a good little minute. You know what I mean?
Nah, I appreciate you, my guy, for real, man. That's love.
Got to shed a light.
All right, all right, all right. We got Wicked Low featuring Lil Bra 15. This right here is gray hair. You see it? You see it's beautiful. Rock
Back.
that shit. Let's go.
Let's go.
Artist links are in the chat.
I'm just trying to love you like I'm supposed to. How the hell my old ass get a curfew? Trying to live happily married, not divorce you. I come home from work, of course you wanna argue about something from yesterday. Me personally, I don't care what the others say. I just wanna parlay, hit the parlay. Tell me why you wanna just argue all day, babe. You know, you're giving me them great hits, you know.
Come on.
Giving me them great hits, you know. You're giving me them great, pulling out my great hair, great hits, you know. You're giving me them great hits, you know. Giving me them great hits, you know. You're giving me them great, pulling out my great hair.
All this gray hair, when you young, when it should be living my life, with a mess, with a stress, with a bless, with a test, Cause I ain't trying to argue no more. You get the fighting and the fuss and leave it all at the door. Life is hard enough, like getting paid at your job. Look, your manager a jerk and he just might get robbed like homie. My kids bouncing off the ceiling in the wall. So I don't need to hear your jaws making my gray hair grow more.
Great hits, you know. You're giving me them great hits, you know. Giving me them great hits, you know. You're giving me them great, pulling out my great hair, great hits, you know. You're giving me them great hits, you know. Giving me them great hits, you know. You're giving me them great, pulling out my great.
I said sit your ass down and watch your TV. You watch some damn clothes and you watch them dishes. I said you sit behind your desk and you mind your business. Cause I don't wanna hear your mouth, I don't wanna hear none. I said sit your ass down and watch your TV. Clean them damn clothes and watch them dishes. Said hands on your steering wheel and keep your eye forward. I don't wanna hear your mouth, I don't wanna hear none. I said sit your ass down, watch your TV. Clean them damn clothes and watch them dishes. I said you sit behind your desk and you mind your business. Cause I don't wanna hear your mouth, I don't wanna hear none. I said sit your ass down, watch your TV. Clean them damn clothes and watch them dishes. I said hands on your steering wheel and keep your eye forward. I don't wanna hear your mouth, I don't wanna hear none.
Pulling out my gray hair. Come on with the melodies, my guy. What are you doing? What are you doing, Wicked Low? You out here hitting melodies and shit, my guy? That was fucking brilliant, brother.
When I made the beat, bro, like I said, that was that John. I made the beat. I just went back and I was listening to it, and I'm like, yo, I was just, one of the times, how you just fuck around, having fun with the shit. I'm like, pulling out my gray hair. Hey, that works. You know what I'm saying? Recorded it and left it. You know what I mean? And then, eventually I had it set for a little minute. Met up with Lil Bra 15, and yeah, that was one of them John.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you're able to find new artists to fuck with, because now we get the new artists to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I'm gonna go to his channel right now. I'm gonna subscribe, because that's what we do around here. We support, baby. And if you guys want to support him, I'll put his.
Yeah, giving me them gray, pulling out my gray hair.
that melody and the instrumental went so perfect with your melody and that fucking hook, bro. It really did. And I just opened up fucking Fruity Loops. This shit takes
You
forever.
know, it's why that's why I used to make my beats. You know that.
Oh hell yeah, man! I love that.
I don't use all these sounds, but that's what I used to make the beats with.
You be importing a bunch of shit, huh?
Yeah.
I love that fucking program. It's really great. The other thing
I first thought,
I'm sorry.
right. No, yeah, I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Oh no. I use this other fucking this other shit. It's called Music Maker, and that's like
Oh, Magics?
yeah, Magic's Music Maker.
I got that too.
Oh,
Which one you got? Which one you got?
It's
Which one? What is that?
it says
I'm blind. I'm old.
it says Plus
Oh, fuck.
Edition.
Mhm.
Simply create music, and then it's the bundle that came with Music Studio.
No, I mean, is it 2024 or like what year?
Oh no, it's not 24. This was probably like 21 or 22.
That might be the one. That might be the one I used to have. I had originally. I first started out with Magic's Music Maker Deluxe.
Oh, okay.
Deluxe 11, I think it was. Yeah.
This says
Deluxe 11.
it has a date of 2018 on the bottom. Does that sound right?
No, not for mine, because I started. I think when I get mine. Mine was. I got I first started getting my studio together like 2004, 2005.
Okay.
So it'll be dated back then. But the new one, I don't even use the new one I have, to be real with you. I have Magic Deluxe. I have Magic Music Maker 2024, but I don't like the settings. So I use my boy the zipper put me on to it. It's Mixcraft 9.
Oh, okay.
I like
I've heard of it. I never used it.
Yeah. I like the settings on there. I like the setting and forget it type deal. So that's what I really use. You know what I'm saying? I do have Magic, but I don't use it. You know what I mean? I did use it at first.
Yeah.
But once I was able to once I was able to get Mixcraft up from my other computer and put it on my new studio, because my other computer crashed. So I mean, it didn't crash. It was old as hell, and I got to get the what's it called? The battery, not the battery, the shit that the power plug goes into. It's a big box that goes inside the computer.
Oh, the power supply.
Yeah, the power supply.
Yeah.
So I got to get another one of those. It's the second time I had to replace it. So I said, you know what? I went out and got me a newer computer. It's a gaming computer, actually.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm now running with that, because that's really, to be honest, that's really what we should be using when we're
Facts.
doing what we're doing. You know what I mean? So I went out, got one of them. If you see the new video, you'll kind of see a little bit of it in a new video I just put out called Momentum off the Wicked Low EP.
It's the one you dropped today?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. We're going to check it out. That's facts. Rose is in the house. Rose, how you doing, girl? So good to see you. Big hugs. Come on. I love hugs. That's right. We got Wicked Low in the house today, man. If y'all ain't familiar, definitely check out the links in the description below. We got IG, we got YouTube in there, and you can find every other piece of fire in there. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, Wicked Low, man. Let me ask you, what would be the one artist outside of hip hop you'd love to do a song with?
Oh man, outside of hip hop,
Yeah,
let's see, living.
we could go either way. You want to give one a live one past? Yeah, we could do that.
I'm gonna say neighborhood Nipsey Hussle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Tupac, obviously. I'm gonna say Old Dirty Bastard, Big Salute, Sean Price. Actually, I already got a song with Sean Price, so I can't put that. But that was a dream. And actually, I'm gonna give you a quick little story about that right quick. Real quick one. My brother Sensei, he's actually on the song on the Welcome to Boot Camp album. He actually the one I was already kind of like, I love music. He helped me when I was a kid. He helped me like bring it out. He helped bring it out of me and shit like that, right?
That's what's up.
Sean Price Boot Camp was one of his all-time favorite artists, aside from Redman. So what I did was later on down the line when I was putting that project together, he came out here to visit. You know what I mean? And I said, I ain't tell him. You know what I mean? I like, yo, you know what? I'll put your ass back in the studio. I hope you know that. You know what I mean? It's like the sense, this like student the sensei, like, you know what I mean, martial arts shit. You know, I'm gonna get you back. Nah, man, I done retired, bro. You know, I ain't doing that. Nigga, you gonna rap.
Aha.
Oh, you know what I mean? So I didn't even tell him who was on the song. So boom. I threw the track on. I was like, all right, you know this voice, so you're gonna have to come up with a verse.
Uh-huh.
Freestyle, write it. I don't give a damn. I know you gotta leave soon, but boom, and that's how that song came out. I
That's
got him,
fire.
you know, he got him on the song with his all-time favorite artist, and yeah.
That's
Now
super
back to
fire.
that.
That's super fire story, by the way.
Right, appreciate you. So, oh yeah, the RZA from Wu Tang, because I study under RZA. You know what I'm saying? No creepy shit. I study on RZA. I've always looked up to RZA ever since, like, before I met him, and then when I met him when I was 14, he was that much cooler in person. The Abbott of Wu Tang. So Tech Nine, there's a lot. I mean, that's just outside hip hop. I'm gonna say.
Well, I let you run. I wasn't going to stop you because everything you're naming is just fire. So, but yeah,
I'm gonna say like Five Finger Death Punch, In This Moment, Falling in Reverse, Tengo Calderon, Daddy Yankee, Don Omar, even Bad Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, there's a lot of artists. There's a lot.
That's what's up, man. I love the fact that you have a big, diverse, music intake, I guess I could say. I don't know how else to put it. Shout out to weed. But yeah, man, that's fucking fire because I love a bunch of different types of music too. I mean, of course, hip hop is always the mainstay, but
Of course.
yeah. But
I got to say Twisted too because I would love to have a song with Twisted. I already got a song with Lex the X Master. You know what I'm saying? So I got to say Twisted. Even Nicely. I there's a lot. ABK.
Yeah.
Fucking Blaze with that homie. I'd like to do a song like
Blaze would be so fire too. Yeah, facts.
right.
Anybody from psychopathic or past psychopathic, artist, even Magic Ninja Entertainment now, over there with Twisted.
Yeah.
Any of them folks would be fire.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like I said, I got Lex the Hex Master. I'm gonna try and get him on another one too. He did a hook for the song. Shit, it's out now, but I just can't remember the name. In there though, it's in there. You know, if you
That's my dude. He work his ass off, man.
He work his ass off. He do. I fuck with his music too. Yeah.
No, Lex is fire though. Yeah, I seen him I found him on Instagram a couple years back. I was like, yo, you're fire as fuck, bro. I tried to hit him up for an interview, but he never hit me back. So.
I had him on. I actually got in touch with him on Facebook. That's how I got in touch.
Oh, really?
And then we've been talking ever since. Yeah, we've been kind of talking ever since. Every once in a blue moon, I tap in just on some brotherly love shit. I tap in with him and shit. You know what I mean? I haven't done it in a while, but you know what I mean. Definitely got to hit him up eventually soon. But I wanted to give it some time to get my situation straight because when I come through, of course, it's always gonna be brotherly love. But I'm gonna hit him up with that bag, like yo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? What's cracking with this?
Yeah, let me get on. Let me get a spot, dog.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we love what we do, but we also love to have a roof over our head and our bellies full.
Exactly.
And make sure our families taken care of.
First, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
That's a big fact, bro. So, in your perfect scenario, where are you going to be in 15 years?
Perfect scenario.
Yeah, everything goes exactly according to plan.
Belize on a nice hill. You know what I mean? That's my ultimate ofrenda. I mean, I had to learn something about my cult, about my bloodline through my mother's side. My rest of her soul. Belize, we celebrate Los Finados.
Oh shit, I forgot, dude. It always fucking does that, man. Fucking shout out to Zoom, but they only fucking let you do it for free for 40 minutes, and then you gotta tap back in. That's all right. We'll be right back. We are going to be right. I hope everybody's having a great week so far. We made it to Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? We doing okay. We doing all right. And as long as we keep waking up, breathing, we stay blessed in this motherfucker. And I know Wiccid knows, so he'll just hit that button real quick and get right back in. Oh shit, Caitlin in the house, girl. How you doing? Hold on, let me get you a hug. Let me let him in real quick. And then I got a hug for you. Come on, Caitlin. That's that good stuff right there. Look at that's a freeze hug.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That was crazy. I was like, what the hell is that?
That's shout out to Zoom because they only give you 40 minutes on that free, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to pay for it, but now that I'm paying for YouTube Premium and I'm basically just going out mowing yards for work and shit,
Gotta do what we gotta do.
I ain't got that scratch though.
No, hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. You feel me?
Absolutely. I mean, I love my weed, so I have to work hard for it.
Yeah. Did we get kicked completely out, or we still live? What's good?
Oh, we're live. We're live. It was just the Zoom that gets interrupted. The YouTube keeps going. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so I start off. So I'm gonna say ultimately Belize. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, you know, I'm still like I want to travel between Belize and Africa, but definitely Belize because that's where my mother was born. You know what I mean? But when she was dead, you know, it says it was British Honduras before they had independence. So big shout out to Belize. Yeah, definitely Belize. Definitely, that's one place that's like my ultimate. I want to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
that's the place where I want to say I'm gonna plant my roots. I'm gonna get me a nice spot between both countries and just live my life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And you know, once you get to where you want to be, the ultimate question is, you know, where do you want to raise your family? And it seems like you put a lot of thought into that, dude. That's fire.
Yeah. Like, you know, coming up, my grandparents and my mother, because I was mainly raised on my mother's side. I did have pops too, but that's a long different story. No matter what people say, I'm gonna say this off subject, on subject. People always put the narrative on, oh yeah, you know, you're raised by a single parent, you're always in trouble. You're raised by, you know, your father or your mother by themselves. Nah, life is life, the streets is the streets. The streets has no boundaries, no nothing when it comes to claiming a soul. So yeah, I did have that in the beginning. But I was still mainly raised on my mother's side, but I was still into my own troubles, you know what I mean? So
Well,
anyway,
I mean,
getting back
you're
to
absolutely right because my parents got divorced, you know what I'm saying, and we moved states, so I wasn't like had my dad around, you know, and I went through my whole youth, you know, fucking up and shit, you know, and it happens. But the thing is what did your parents instill in you, right, in your heart, right? You know right from wrong. You know you can push a few boundaries, you know, might get away with some shit, but I'm not going to go fucking full in on this shit because is it worth it at the end? What do I gain out of it? You know, maybe a few bucks, but then everything can be taken in an instant. And
no matter what it is, because when you out there, part yourself. But when you out there in that life, and you know what I mean, and sometimes you can just get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you living in certain areas, I'm like, when you living out there, it's just sometimes it's do or die. You know what I mean? Like you get caught up, and it's not the hype. See, back then when I was coming up, I'm gonna say that there was no okay. I'm doing this for the fashion. I'm doing this because it's trendy. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? You either roll or get rolled on. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was that life back then. You dig? So that that's just that. You feel me? So
now you got motherfuckers running around with, you know, switches and fucking videotaping themselves do shit. And it's like, yo, are you you wildin', bruh? You need to stop.
Stop it. You feel me?
You gonna do some dirt. Definitely don't fucking record it, dude. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just right. Yeah, because there's like a corner fucking every corner got a fucking camera on it in every big city. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and a lot of times we did back then. I mean, I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but a lot of it did have rules and regulations.
Well, there was rules about shit. Absolutely.
There was rules and regulations. You still had to have morals. You still had to be, even if you were in the streets, you still had to have some type of intelligence, some type of integrity about yourself. You can't just go off on doing dumb shit.
Right. Well, I mean, even the Black Panthers, they had morals, and they were basically policing their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was a pimp in the fucking hood, you might want to get the fuck out. If you're selling drugs in the hood, you may want to get the fuck out because they're not going to deal with your ass. You know?
Exactly. You know what I mean? So even back then, I'm probably like, I'm saying my generation is probably the last line of what we saw ahead of time. So when people ask me what's gangster and this and that, I look at the gangsters we looked at was the ones that did take care. They got out of the bullshit, but what they did was they moved their parents out the hood. They moved them out of situations. They got their kids and they found a school that they had the money to. They made, you know what I'm saying? They were kind, you know what I'm saying? They were gentlemen, you know what I mean?
And they were
but
business.
They was also gangsters. And they were business. So the most, I tell people, like I say this in the song, like the most gangsters do is get your...
Right. And it wasn't like, oh,
the most thing you can do is get your family out of the situation and take care of your kids. That's what the most gangster thing you can do. And you can take care of your people by showing them a way to get out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then
giving back to the community.
Better.
You know.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Nino Brown
he
let us know.
They got to wait.
Oh,
no, you good. I just keep getting called. They got to wait. Yeah.
Okay.
They got to wait. I called him back.
Yeah.
His baby mom's, you know, so to that situation, she's in a nursing home, and so there that goes. So I'm gonna call her back. She'll have to understand. You know what I mean?
Well, we won't take up too much of your time. I know it's a weekday and you got family and everything. But yeah, great conversation as always, my dude. For real, man. Like I really enjoyed speaking with you. I can't believe it's been been over a year easy. So it's probably been about a year, huh?
Yeah, like literally like it was around this time in March, between March and April.
Yeah, because we were even talking about the brackets, weren't we?
Yeah. And I had just dropped Victory's Anthem. And everything went crazy after that.
Right.
Life went crazy.
Crazy. But you know what? You prevailed, my guy. And that's the true test of a fucking human being, you know what I'm saying? Can you get through the other side on that shit? And you have. And you're prospering and you're fucking doing your thing, and I fucking love seeing it because we can all just go in the fucking house or crawl in a shell, you know what I'm saying, and kind of just block life away at that point. But it takes a special motherfucker to be like, you know what, I got this, and I can do this, you know, and fucking actually do it, you know. Salute to you, brother, for real, man.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So, I appreciate it. Oh yeah. But when we get to this old school shit, we go back in time. There's a joint, I think it's called Juggalo Magnet. That's what I did when I was, it's old.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up your page right now.
It's kind of, that's old, yeah. That shit right there, as far as back in time goes, that's when I was using that Magic Deluxe.
Okay.
Studio 11.
Look at that, 5 years ago. Look at that.
That's crazy.
6 years ago.
It's on the album. It's on that page. You gotta go to the home. Go to home.
Ooh, look, we got 12 years ago.
Oh, you can pick any one of those. Yeah.
That's Lethal Weapons.
Yep.
That's Wicked Low and Kev.
Yeah. That's woo.
Look, we gonna listen to this, bro. He got that motherfucking Jerry Rice motherfucking Raiders jersey on. That shit hard.
No. Yeah, that's my brothers, man. I miss them days. We had a lot of great times.
Hell yeah. Let's take a trip down memory lane with my dude Wicked Low, man. 12 years ago. Lethal Weapons. They gonna hit you with that "Come Home With Me."
Hell yeah. And that's another one. When you hear this track, this is another track that I did produce myself. I did make the beat behind it as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I did produce this, so.
That's my dude. Never stop working, man. Wicked Low. Make sure you're hitting them links in the description below. I got Yo, DK, big salute, man. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well, man.
When I hear something good, call Geico, nigga. I took your body in the trunk, push your car in the river. Say what? I'm a psycho nigga. So what you got a gun, nigga? Mine more bigger. And I'm still having wet dreams of fucking Rod Digger. Back in VCR, I used to kick it with Tigger. But on the real, I was trying to rob that nigga. I'm trying to flow like Michael's Thriller. Couple pins in a chinchilla. I'm a stone cold killer. Confused for brand and bust. busted dummies. B stands for Brooklyn, nigga. Making up that money. B's the bullies, forever their bottle popper. Yeah, I'm from the same borough of Big Papa. BK motherfucker with a gun, go blocker. Only borough in New York with the most shots.
Come on, let's go. Shit, let's go. Come with me to the industry and I'm club, man. Murder man, body bags and shit. A body in the trunk for the cats and shit. Play this shit, party grass and shit. New Year's Eve, pop the bottles and shit. 10 for the grands in the pockets and shit. 9 for the plus, don't stand there clear. 8 for the way, reps great for the music. 7 for the G.O.D. bitch car. 6 for my broke niggas, throw it up. 4 5 for my niggas locked up, throwing bees up. 4 take the head of a stitch. 3 take the wallet of the rich. 2 take the home for the kids. 1 for the sun, moon, and the earth. God, drop the ball all together and war. Hip hop, come with me, take it home and roll.
Come on with me, baby. I'll take you home on this track. 2010. Fucking records. I click one dick like old bitches you. Bitch niggas burning burners, but they think before they use it. The smile on my face, demonic, don't confuse it. Leaving body users like this when I lose it. This rap descendant of old tap and ISIS is a critical crisis when I grip my devices. Watching men turn them lights in the crisis. For the right prices, barking with the nicest. Leaving competition fucked up in some vices. Multi-flavored nigga like Italian ISIS. Records at the time sounding like Jerry Rice's. Y'all niggas one y'all short like Kevin Dyson. Indian hunter looking for some bison. PK pretty exciting, pretty enticing. You wanna be Tyson's on video game fighters? Go get a bite.
How'd that feel, bro? How was that?
Oh man,
how
that
long
brought
has
back-
it been
you
since
never-
you see that video?
Oh man, it's been a while. It's been a long minute. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
boy.
That
That
brought
was
back
right there.
memories,
That
bro.
come up right there, my guy.
Yeah. Even though it says 12 years, so I think I had uploaded that video on my page. So that video is actually probably about like 13 or 14 years old, actually.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Yeah, it was uploaded, so probably 2010. I think he said 2010 in there somewhere.
And that was actually like a New Year's track too. So I think it was like we got it done right before the New Year. That's why when I made the beat, I had the countdown in it. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, that beat was
Yeah.
fire too, by the way.
appreciate that.
I don't know. I don't know what that sample was. Was it like Sheila Easton or something?
Come
man?
on with me. That was expose.
forget. Expose. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that joint back in the day, though, man.
You know what I'm saying? I heard that track, man. I was like, oh yeah. I'm going through my records. I had a pile of like vinyl records, and I was like, yo, that was one of them. And I heard that. So I heard a couple of them. And I was like, boom. I listened to the track, and I was like, I just kind of it clicked. So I was like, boom, threw the drums to it, laid the sample down, and just started running around with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Come home with me.
Mhm.
Yeah, boy, that's that joint right there, boy. And you picked up on them that sharp keys, you know, that you isolated out of that ting ting ting. That shit was hard,
Yeah.
bro. That
Uh-huh.
shit was hard. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's one thing I loved about producing. But like again, I always say I give it to the RZA because that's what I really studied under for years. You know what I'm saying? And then the way he does his thing, and I came off of that and just learn how to do my thing. You know what I mean? So
Yes, sir.
kind of like understood. I've met him, but you don't know who's like if you study, let's say like whoever you study it under is somebody you watch for years, and it's like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
this dude right here, he knows something. Yo, let me sit back and watch what he's doing.
That secret sauce, boy.
Sauce, you know what I'm saying? And just pretty much like not copying, but just like, okay, you formulate your own shit and then you run with it. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly. And that's what, great DJs do,
mhm.
And they don't seem to ever get any slack over it. You know what I'm saying? They'll catch any, I should say, flack, right? They don't catch any flack over it. It's kind of weird that they don't have to. I don't hear them like bitching about having to clear all their samples and shit.
Mhm. Word.
I mean, it's kind of weird though.
Yeah, I know, but that's like an unspoken thing. They do go behind and do that, but they just don't talk about it.
Okay. No wonder they're charging so much to get in them fucking raves, man. They got 100,000 people in there charged up, you know what I'm saying, $200 a piece of shit. Selling $10 bottle of water,
Grinding, like, mind you, we grind and we get to a higher plateau. I'm gonna have to do the same for a lot of the tracks I did, even though that's not out. I mean, it's gonna be I'm gonna actually redistribute that album. It was off of the Lethal Weapon EP, so I'm gonna redistribute it under either Too Tempted or Lethal or Wicked Low. It's gonna be under one of the other pages. So yeah, it was taken down a while ago, but that's Amuse and yeah.
Yeah, we don't play by the rules over here, mate.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna re-upload it eventually. So for anybody who's fucking with it or likes the old Wicked Low shit, then it'll be up there for that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Cause you know when you become super famous and shit, people are gonna want to go dig through the crates, and see where Wicked Low came from. And that Come With Me, that's the first stuff on YouTube. I know you got music before that, of course, but you probably don't have it anywhere.
Actually, no, I do.
Oh,
actually, so yeah, in the catalog, right? So you know how when you go to my page, you look at you know how when you went home, you saw all the music that was released that was actually distributed. It's in that section
under releases,
and it's like So you got I did a lot of older shit under, like, there's an album called Quarantine. I think it's called Quarantine, the EP, whatever. And it's like Quarantine 1, Quarantine 2. I think they got 2 or 3 of them out there. I don't know if
you trying to predict the future or something, my guy?
that was actually when we was all like, I started doing that when we actually, I got the idea when we was actually under quarantine actually. And so, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, boom, I'm gonna title this joint Quarantine. You know what I'm saying? So even though I wasn't quarantined, I was still going to work at the time. You know what I mean?
I was too, man. Going to work was great, dude. There was nobody on the freeways, dude. It was super dope.
For real, like, I was like, well, I can get to work quick. I ain't got to, no traffic? Yeah, we doing
Thanks.
it.
And going home was great, man. It was like, oh, dude, it was so nice.
Straight up, Well, yeah, that's what I did. I took a break from releasing old music, and I'm actually going to be releasing some of the older stuff soon enough, you know what I mean? Because salute to my brother It's Real on the It's Real music. Yeah, that's my partner. We created Too Tempted, which ended up becoming Too Tempted ENT together. He actually flew down. We shot some video, we did a video shoot for 2 tracks, one for his song, and then Faces and a single from Welcome to Boot Camp, Weird on Me. So we did those, and yeah.
Yeah, that's what's some of your favorite stuff about putting together a video?
Oh man, I actually have fun with it, to be honest. Like, again, my brain works differently, so I try to have fun with it, and also make it look as good as possible, right? So, I'm gonna go ahead and give out a gem again. Shout out to my brother It's Real for putting me onto this, because once we linked back up, we had like a 4-year hiatus. Once we linked back up, he was putting me on a lot of shit. So, I picked up. I went and caught me a drone. Fuck a cameraman. Got me a drone, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is one of the best investments I did of myself, and so. With that, when you're sitting there doing the editing, you might want to act a fool. If you a fool in person, you put that on camera. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you guys are hopping around that last one. You know what I'm saying? You guys are having a ton of fun in that video, so I can see what you're saying.
Drinks. Yeah, we had drinks. We was having fun. So I try to keep that same energy. You know what I mean? Some videos might be a little more serious, but some, I'm just want to do that. So I try to incorporate that fun side of me in a lot of what I do, you know what I mean? I try to incorporate Aaron, like, the person who, I am, in a lot of my joints. So, and then, doing the editing, I sit here and sometimes it'll take a couple of days, sometimes it may take a day. And I do put all the clips together and do the editing to it and just have fun with it. I just let my mind, I tell my kids all the time, but let your freak side, let your freak side show, show that freak, show it.
Yeah.
Be a freak. Fuck being like, normal, you're not normal. Fuck that. Let your side show. Have fun. You know what I mean?
That's great advice too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because look, you're a kid, man. Let your imagination run wild. Who knows what you're gonna come up with, right? You might come up with a way to cure cancer for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Who knows? You know what I mean? So I think for me, coming from me is like that's like one of the best things that one of the fun things I love doing about doing all of this. You know what I'm saying, including engineering. I have fun. I just let my mind take control. I let my brain take control, and I just dive in and kind of I forget about everything around me. I forget about time and everything. Nothing matters, and it's just not like nothing matters. You know, obviously as a father, you know, but when I'm in front of that screen and I'm dived in, I'm in front of my phone, I'm doing all the editing. I just kind of like I just let it go. And if I get a headache or whatever, if I'm getting tired, I put it down, save it, and go back to it. And then once I'm dived in again, I just let it go and let my imagination take control.
Yeah. And that, I was going to ask you earlier, but I forgot, and I'm going to come back around to it now. Do your daughters find an interest in your music, and they want to get involved in any way?
Well, my last two, my 10-year-old, she's like, wow, that's you, Daddy. And I'm like, yeah, that's Daddy. You know, she'll listen to stuff, and you know, being with autism, you know, they want to get back to their own world. So my older kids, my 4 older kids, you know, they like what Daddy does. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get them back into it because I know 2 of my children did like doing music, but you know, situations and shit. So I'm trying to, you know, I do what I do for a lot of reasons. I also do what I do because I want to show them it's okay to be yourself. If you want to sing, sing your heart out, like Busy gonna say. You want to sing, ooh, sing your heart out. If you want to rap your heart out. You know what I'm saying? Rap to your soul's content. Whatever you want to do, whatever you love to do, I just want to show them that, and anybody else who in that matter, to just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I gotta say that you are a great role model. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do it, man. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't even matter if you have a bunch of money. It's still fucking hard to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's even harder to do it without money. But even if you had all the money, you still have to. Time doesn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So they see Dad over there working his ass off. You know, even when, you know, I gotta cook up these fucking meals real quick and then get right back to it. You know, type shit. Like they see that shit, bro. And it's a you instill in them that hard work, it'll pay off, you know. And
exactly, one thing my mother told me, you know, for years growing up, she always had a saying, when there's a will, there's a way. So that's something that stuck with me for decades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When there's a will, there's a way. There's so much to go behind that saying. If you have the will to do it, there will be a way to do it.
Yeah, and you're really the only one that can talk yourself out of stuff. You know, once you take one day off, you're like, I'll just take another. I'll get back to it this weekend or something. You know what I'm saying? And something comes up, and before you know it, it's been a couple weeks, and you know, like, fuck, dude, I'm falling so far behind now. Fuck it, and just give up, dude. You know, if you have a real passion about something, if you're, even if the money never comes, right? Because let's just say it's a possibility. The money may never come. Fame may never come. You know, you're still doing this because you love the art. You know, if Picasso wasn't painting fucking pictures when he was alive, we wouldn't have nothing to look at today, and they wouldn't be priceless works of art, right?
Right.
And he wasn't getting paid while he was alive, you know. And so he kept painting, and he kept painting, and all the motherfuckers back then, they just kept painting and kept painting. Now, Debussy, all them motherfuckers, like all the greats, you know what I'm saying? Like whether it's composers or fucking artistry or, you know, something like that, invaluable, because you know we value that stuff as beautiful art. I don't know how they did it. Like my favorite, that Van Gogh, that Starry Sky, that's my favorite piece of picture. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite picture ever, dude. I just that painting is so fire, bro.
Right.
Could you imagine a world without your favorite piece of art in it? Like, it's weird.
Yeah, I agree. It would be weird as fuck.
Can you imagine if there was no such thing as music? That'd be fucking crazy.
That would be nuts. That'd be like, yeah, that would be fucking crazy.
Dude, people would only live till like 15, 16 years old. You know, your lifespan is like 16 years, bro, with no music. Like,
Oh, well, there's people that really don't listen to music though.
yeah, but you hear music in everything, whether you're in an elevator or a commercial or a fucking TV show. You're hearing music everywhere. If you don't sit back and like listen to music and concentrate on like lyrics and shit, I understand there's people like that. But they're still hearing music and instruments and things all over the place all day long.
Right, right.
So whether they know it or not, music say they life.
Exactly.
Yo, I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
I don't know how your area is over there, but in my area, every spring, the birds come back, right? They fly south for the winter and they come back, right? And every year, this one bird come by, and all night long, this motherfucker just chirping, bro. It's like a tweaker bird, dog. I ain't never, like, for the last 4 or 5 years, this motherfucker been coming out all night long. Chirp, 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 chirp. You can hear it, dude. And it's like, dude, I'm trying to sleep, bitch. Why the fuck are you not sleeping? It's the only fucking bird awake.
Set your motherfucking ass up.
Right, dude. It's so annoying, bro. I don't know if y'all ever have any problems like that, man. But I tell you what, dude. That bird is seriously, I've been having to sleep with my fucking TV on. I hate sleeping with my TV on. I do not like that. I want it to be dead, silent, quiet,
Dude.
except maybe a fan running.
Yeah, I hear you hear all types of shit. If it ain't raccoons fighting, cats fighting something, you know what I mean? So there's always some fucking shit going on. Depending on where you live, if it's mating season, you might hear some fucking gators in this bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. On some G shit.
You ever
That was the first time I moved out of this bitch. Huh?
You ever get gators like in your area, like in your property and shit?
No, thank God.
Ooh.
But near my property, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, not where I'm at now, but back in the day when I first moved to Florida, it was like I met a couple cats and shit. And we was chilling, and they took me by, and the shit was like walking distance. We went by the wherever the fucking bridge water was, whatever, the little river, whatever. And I'm saying like, yo, what the fuck is that noise? And they're like, oh, it's mating season. I'm like, for what? They're like, forget. They make that fucking noise. It's like, yeah, yeah. I'm like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yo, that's crazy. I ain't even gonna ask you what they sound like. I'll look it up later. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I was sitting like, yo, that shit freaked me the fuck out. Especially like coming down here from New York.
I heard turtles bang, dude. Not like in real life, but on a video. And them shit sound crazy banging, dog. Like it sounds like a woman, dude. It sounds like a woman. Like it is freaky as shit, bro. Like it was crazy, bro.
I think it's a particular turtle, but I can't put my thumb on it right now.
Speaking of turtles and thumbs, I had a turtle when I was little, and I was feeding it some lettuce, and it took a bite out of my thumb.
It's funny. I have 4 red-eared snappers.
Oh, for real? That's what I had was a snapping turtle.
Yep, I have 4 red-eared snappers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yep. Yes, they were named after the turtles.
Hey, you got to at that point.
Yes, they were. I did not have a rat. No, I did not have a rat, but I did have 4 turtles.
I had a rat too, an albino rat.
No, I didn't have a rat, but I did. You had an albino rat?
Yeah, he had red eyes and a pink nose, and he was all solid white. Dude, he was crazy.
Oh shit!
He used to love it when I picked him up and like flipped him and like spun him around. He'd get all dizzy. He loved that shit.
Did you name him Ben?
What was his fucking name, man? I can't even remember.
I don't know if you know what I'm getting at. I'll just fuck with you, but
yeah, but that's kind of fucked up. I can't remember the name.
Oh shit!
I also had a baby duck. I can't remember his name either.
That. The most I had was dogs, and then of course the 4 turtles I had. But the most I had was dogs growing up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm a big dog lover.
Hell yeah.
I love me some Rotties and some Rottweilers. Some Rottweilers, some pit.
Hell yeah. I was
Those
about
are
to
my
ask
two.
you what's your favorite, but yeah, you just said that's dope. Yeah, those dogs, man, they're okay. They get a bad rap, right?
They do, but shit, that's another thing. Like you said, they get a bad rap, right? But if you raise them right, like my dog, they were big babies. Unless you fucking with my mom's, God rest his soul, my nephew, God rest his soul, or my kids, even myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're not an asshole, because my dog, like dogs, they can tell if you're a good or bad person. If you were, if one of your homeboys happened to be a snake, like for example, dude was kind of an asshole. I'm gonna say a snake type dude, right?
Yeah.
Come to the crib, my dog would not, Cujo would not let him inside.
Oh, his
You know what
name
I'm saying?
Cujo too.
Yeah, his name was Cujo after the movie. Yes,
That's what's
sir.
up.
Uh, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I know Cujo. The original Cujo was a mastiff, but mine was a Rottie.
Right, right.
So,
But still, you got
that
that Cujo in your heart, dog. That's where
was
Cujo's at.
your heart. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
facts.
boom, they can tell. You feel me? So it was like, yeah. So yeah. They, if you raise them right,
Yeah,
it's kind of like you raise your kids right. You raise them right, they'll be really, really, really protected.
yeah.
If you mistreat them, then how you think they gonna act?
Neglect
They
them.
people get them facts. So
Yeah,
people give them such a hard time, and it's like, yo, it's not them. It's not all of them. Like I had
it's the
two red
owners.
nose. Yeah, it's the owners.
Yeah,
I had two red nose pits, and then I had a rot, and I had Rotties.
yeah.
As
I had
far
a
as me
homie with a
personally.
pet. That dog head was so fucking big, bro. Like I ain't never seen a dog's head that big before. I was like, holy shit. But that
My
dog was chill
brother-in-law.
as fuck, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My ex
Yeah, my
girlfriend,
brother-in-law,
her
his name was
parents.
Achilles.
Yeah,
Word.
facts, bro. But don't let them get a hold of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't piss the dog off. That's just
Tail was
right. You already know.
fuck
Hell
it.
yeah.
We were big motherfucking too, but to be real, on the outside looking in, you might be scared. But me, we sit in the house, big ass, you know what I'm saying? Like we cool. He just come up, chill,
Yeah.
do what he do, and just lay down and chill. Like he was just cool as fuck.
Yep.
But if you knock on the door, you don't know, nigga. Johnny Law, motherfucker, do not try to come in that house.
Right.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah. You wait to be invited in. Dog knows all that shit. Cause a dog will read your vibes, right? Dog will read your vibes, and if your vibes are off, that dog already knows something's wrong. So, if you had to pick one genre of music to perform other than hip hop, what would that one genre be?
Fuck. Like, not a genre, but fuck. Damn. Damn. For me to
J Tree,
perform?
what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Big salute, homie. Hope you're having a great week. J Tree said bluegrass.
Bluegrass? I'm gonna say reggaeton. I like
Mm,
between reggae and reggaeton.
okay,
I'm gonna have
hell
to pick
yeah.
stick with the roots. I'm like, you know what I mean? I had to think like, damn, because I love everything. I love soul. I love rock. I love country. I love motherfucking. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, it's like, damn. I wonder if you put all them shits together.
I was just thinking about bluegrass reggaeton. I swear to
For
God,
real,
bro.
that should be hard as fuck. That should be hard as fuck.
You put a
I'm like,
violin,
damn, what?
a fiddle, and a motherfucking banjo and some reggaeton. That shit probably be fire.
Yo, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
A
Put
bluegrass
all them shits
opera.
together.
We could do
Bluegrass.
a reggaeton opera. A fucking
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Well, not reggaeton, but not. I'm like, I was about to say, I think they have something like that, but I was like, but it wouldn't be reggaeton because it's the way they sing it. But I don't know, but that would be dope as fuck.
You work it out though.
Hell yeah. Hell
You
yeah.
you gotta cut one of them records, my guy. Just give it a
I'm
try. You know what I'm saying?
I probably will. I probably gonna put something together because I'm always trying to, do something new and different, like, or I mean, just different. So I did like kind of a rock EP with the Zipper, kinda. You know what I mean? So I've done a lot as it is. I have I did a Spanglish album with my boy Hectic D Try Me. Called Sin Le Sin Le por encima de la ley. Lord is gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I've done shit. I've done some music. Man.
That you have. And we're going to get into another track. Jay, you want to hear this track, man? It's the newest shit he dropped just today. That's a quite coincidence that it dropped today too. That's fire.
Yeah, and one of my artists, they call Wednesday Wicked Low Wednesday. So I say, you know what?
Hey.
That's my sister Christy Farley. Shout out to Christy Farley. I also, you know, produce a lot of her works, and she's still working on some music.
Sorry.
No, you good. So Wicked Low Wednesday. So I decided I was like, fuck it. Drop the video at 4:00. We're gonna do the interview at 8:00. Let's go.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yo,
Hell
make
yeah.
sure you guys are taking advantage of the links in the description. Here is the link to this song right here. His YouTube and IG are in the description below. This one right here, called Momentum. Let's go.
Go.
Legs numb, out of breath, heart pumping in my chest. I'ma keep going, keep going. Legs numb, out of breath, heart pumping out my chest. Keep going. Legs numb, out of breath, heart pumping out my chest. I'ma keep going till I can't make another step. But keep pushing them lyrically till my lungs strap. Brain stop working accordingly when the heart stop. Every inch, every corner, fighting nigga better, y'all. Demons can't hold you when you fucking them against the wall. All your power, all your hate, all the love. They can't escape a nigga like catching the hot slug. My brain stronger than a Killmonger. Hit harder, I'm untamed, so the grip longer. D harder, that's why she keep me on the team longer. We smarter, but the way we train, the pain lasts longer. High legs up, out of breath, heart pumping out my chest. I'ma keep going till I can't take another step. Legs up, out of breath, heart pumping out my chest. I'ma keep going till I can't take another step. Failure is not an option. Gotta have the heart of a lion. Gotta let the beast out the cage. Now what's the good time to not claim that right? See, this is dedication. Use the pain as a medication plus a motivation. Keeping up the killer momentum. Why these niggas hate? I use their bodies like dead weight. Bitch press them. That's a victory snap to a victory anthem. I maintain in the grand scheme of things with a landscape in the high beam, complete with a dope team. I'm trying to make truck tires like a feather to me. With none of your bad energy can tether to me. My mental health will not get the best of me. I keep going cause it ain't gonna be the death for me. And I was sure, keep going. Sure as hell up in the studio, keep flowing. Don't try to flow with them. Legs numb, out of breath, heart pumping out my chest. I'ma keep going till I can't take another step. Legs numb, out of breath, heart pumping out my chest. I'ma keep going till I can't take another step. Breathe. Failure is not an option. Breathe. Gotta have the heart of a lion. Just breathe. Gotta let the beast out the cage. Now it's a good time to learn to tame that rage. Failure is not an option. Just breathe. Gotta make a way through the rain. Let it breathe. Endurance to the pain. Stay in your ground for your mental gain. You gotta breathe, man. You gotta breathe sometimes. Too tempting.
Yeah, y'all looking for a workout song? Is that what you're looking for? That's the one right there. Make sure you hit that link. Yeah, I like it too, man, because, you know, I myself have been trying to cut weight. You know, not because I'm going to box or anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Big salute.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I like I see you over there drinking water and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting down the H2O2. I'm trying to put down the candy snacks and shit, you know. Just like eat on other things when I'm shit, the motherfucker. We got through that video. That's crazy. Okay. I keep forgetting about the damn counter. I always do. Shout out to weed, man. All right. We're going back in. We ready. How's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's having a great week so far. Enjoying our interview with the one and only Wicked Low. And if you guys have any questions, man, feel free to ask them. They will be read and answered if can be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Rose, you're so kind. Thank you so much. Official or Third Eye Music, thank you for coming through, man. Big salute, homie. I take it you make music, so I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to your channel. That's what's happening right now. Yeah, boy.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, we got official Third Eye music in the house, man. I got another artist to listen to. That's
Third
what's
Eye,
up.
my brother, Third Eye, yes sir. Shout out to my brother Third Eye. Let's go.
Let's go. Shout out to Wicked Low,
Yeah,
man.
yes sir. Yeah, so again, before we was rudely interrupted, so you was talking about your workout. Respect.
I haven't really been working out. I just been trying to not intake as much junk food,
Mm.
and it's working.
Gotcha.
I mean, because I'm always out doing like moving and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm always doing something. So I don't know, man. I might do some like crunches while I'm laying in my bed every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
Whatever you
saying?
can do, anything to start. I'm gonna tell you from experience. Everything is a start. Me, I was so used to. I'm gonna give you a quick one, right? Because I've been on this journey since last October. Anything, whenever you're trying to get yourself right, your body right, your mind right, that's always a really, really good start because it helps with your mental health issues as well. Now, I had to learn that. I felt a lot better after a while, but I started. For me, I was always used to put myself through, as far as physical pain, went through a lot of physical pain. So why not let's turn that bad, put myself through that, and let's make it a positive thing. So instead of like I'm sore, my arms are sore as fuck right now.
Right.
But so that's that. But to me, I feel like that's that good pain, or at least the good endorphins, right? So I started off with burpees. Burpees is a very intensive workout. You don't have to start burpees, right? But to me,
We
I
used to
did.
do
I
them in
started,
football, man. Yeah, the burpees.
you already know what it is, yeah. You
Yes,
already know.
sir. Yes, sir.
My boys make fun of me like, why are you doing prison workouts? Because I fucking like it and it works.
It's
Fuck
very, very abrasive to your body. It works.
Now, and on real, as far as like walking and certain shit like that, and then doing those on top of that, like in 3 months, I lost 30 pounds.
That's what's up, man.
And I was over 300. I was low over 300 pounds. I lost 30 and came down to like 270.
That's what's up, man. Hell yeah. See, I fucking fucked up my shoulder and I was laid up on the couch for like a year, just over a year after physical therapy and shit. But I couldn't do nothing, dude. I sneezed one time, my shoulder popped out. I fucking stretched, like I yawned and shit. My fucking shit, it was popping out, dude, constantly. So I got it fixed, right? But I gained like 60 pounds, dude. I was at like 220. I ended up at 280. I was like, yo, I'm in 3X everything, you know? And I was like, I gotta do something.
I mean, I was 5X.
Okay.
I'm just so.
Those extra X's cost extra money, though.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. The way I shop, they don't really cost. But then again, I wear a lot of my own shit. So, but from the way I shop, a lot of shit it wasn't really that expensive to me.
Okay.
At least the way I shop, I go for shit that I like that's not too expensive. I don't care if it's fucking, you know what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about name brand shit. I never did.
No.
As long as I feel good and I feel like I look good. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about Jordans and none of that shit. Fuck all that.
But like even Walmart say it's like an extra buck.
That's
Walmart right here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like this is one of my fat shirts. Look how big the neck hole is. That motherfucking neck hole, like it's like the Grand Canyon over here.
Look, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that right there?
Oh yeah, that's a fucking worn ass shoe right there, baby.
Nah, it's not even worn. That's the design on it.
Oh, whoa. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, that's my own shit.
Oh shit, I see you.
Yeah, I wear my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
My dude's all custom fitty, my guy. Come on.
Jersey, 210 and T. That's my own shit.
With the Wicked Low 7 on the back. Let them know.
7, you know what I mean? Banging a 7.
Mm-hmm.
G-O-D a lot. You know what I mean? So I bang my own shit. You know what I mean? So I didn't care. Like once I learned I could do that,
right?
Yeah, the whole fits. You know what I mean? I got this shoe right here. I got the 210 joint. You know what I mean? It's the 210 on the shoe and shit.
Got the logo on there.
Got the logo. Then I got one pair that's made from that's made. It's like made straight from Italy. It came from Italy. It's like blue leather.
Oof.
Yeah, blue and black.
Oof.
Yeah.
You know that shit look good.
Yeah.
He said those are my dining shoes. you know, I
Yeah,
gotta
when
have
I
some.
want to be on some fresh stuff, but like dying, like yo, we're gonna go die. This is what we're gonna do today.
We
But let
ain't
me
just
get
gonna
my
go eat. We're gonna go dime, baby.
we gonna go down, baby. So let me throw my let me throw those pets I keep in the box. I don't even bother them shit. I may look at them when I show somebody. I put them right
Yeah.
back in the box.
Facts.
Put it back up.
Facts. Now, when you wear them, do you double fold your socks on the toe so you don't get them creases or what?
I'll do all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll do all that, but you know, I do keep them nice and crisp. You know what I mean? I don't like. As soon as I'm done, I literally take them right off.
Hell yeah.
As soon as I'm done for it, like as soon as I get home, the shoes coming right off, going right back in the box.
Yeah, there ain't no extra steps of these motherfuckers. Hell no.
I don't even like. Look, I don't even like when I don't even like driving my stick. When I use those, I'm driving the automatic. I'm not driving the stick shift.
Yeah, because that's
When
too
I'm
many
driving the
creases.
stick shift, I'm not wearing them.
Yeah, I can feel you. I can feel you on that. Because I'll be walking out to the car on my heels just so I didn't bend the toes up. You know what I'm saying?
I know, my brother. You fucking right. You fucking right. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of like.
You just kind of walk on the
You
back
gotta
of
get
your
that
heels.
balance
You know,
on, you know what I mean? Yeah.
get to the car and be
Absolutely.
like, oh.
Absolutely.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm gonna give it. I'm a little jewel. It's I'm not gonna lie. It feels good to wear my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's something to do with mental, something to do with your inner feeling about yourself. And to me, I feel good about this.
Hell yeah.
Fuck that. You go buy your Gucci. I don't give a fuck, nigga. This too tempting, baby. I'm
Hell
rocking
yeah.
my own shit.
I get
With
that.
the low.
I get that. Bootsy.
I mean, the most I have is some Wu Wei. I still got some Wu Tang shit too.
Well, you
so,
gotta have some collector pieces, right? I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
those are
And of
collector
course, my
pieces as
Kansas
far as
City.
I'm concerned. I still got Insane Clown Posse t-shirts. I still wear them. They got holes in them. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I need to. That's one thing I haven't gotten yet. So I'm still like one of these days, I still got to get my. I got the chain. I got the pendant, the
Hell
hatchet
yeah.
man. So I still got that. I keep that locked away. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I call that to my heart. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah. That's
So-
what's up.
Hell yeah. I keep that locked away until like one day I might wear shit, but
They
keep that
got
close to
dope
the heart.
jerseys too. So if you're ever
That's
looking
what
for,
I want, and that's what
Yeah.
I want, and that's what I need to get. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
anybody got some, link your boy up, hook your boy up. I need that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. Get all the Joker's cards in the jersey
Bro.
forms. That'd be fire.
Facts. That'd be fire.
And that'd be like one video you wear, like because you gotta do your
I would too.
wardrobe changes.
Hell yeah. And I would too. I shit. What? Somebody give me one of them jerseys, some of them gears and shit. I'll wear that in a video, the whole video. I'm like, I'm just gonna flip that. Boom. Boom. You know what I mean?
Facts. That's big facts. Because I was looking at the shirts that I have on eBay to see how much they go for. The motherfuckers, they're way better condition than my shit's in. But my shit's like that old distress shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were going to buy a shirt that's old, you don't want it to look new.
Right.
You want it to look like it's been worn and shit. And mine has been worn. So I think mine would be actually worth more. And it's like $500 for a shirt.
Woo!
Yeah, because you could only get them at the tour, on the tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Damn.
But I was like, nah, I gotta keep my shit. I'll wear it till it's just my neck hole. I'll be like, see this neck hole right here? This right here was from my ICP shirt. You know what I'm saying?
For real, exactly.
I just wear it as a necklace now.
Oh shit.
That'd be pretty fire.
That would be fire.
You want to listen to another song?
Go. What do you want to do?
All right. I think I want to listen to. Hold on.
Oh, the message is going. Whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna play the "I Choose Me." I haven't heard this yet.
All right, let's go.
That's
That was off of the Wicked Low EP.
That's great messaging. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let me get this camera a bit bigger so everybody can see this face for radio. All right, we got Wicked Low in the house, man. Show some love. Hit those links in the description below. This one's called I Choose Me. Let's go.
Listen, hey, I choose me. I choose me. It's not about what you're going through, 'cause I choose me. Listen, I choose me. I choose me, 'cause I have to. Like, I choose me. Listen, I choose me. I choose me. It's not about what you're going through. I choose me. Listen, I choose me. I choose me. Now I have to. I choose me. Now I don't care about your trauma, my nigga. I choose me. My physical and mental mean more than me, nigga. I choose me. Say how I don't walk around with a chip on my shoulder. I choose me. This about my kids and them and when they get older. I choose me. See, then I wanna talk about it, go gossip about it, make a song about another man. Now I wanna talk about who they cheating with and who they sleeping with. Goddamn. And then I wanna talk about another nigga crashing out about another pussy that really ain't his, really ain't his, she really ain't his. You know, I don't really care when they pay my bills. Nah. Come on. I choose me. It's not about what you're going through. Choose me. Listen, I choose me. I choose me, 'cause I have to. Like, I choose me. Listen, I choose me. I choose me. It's not about what you're going through. I choose me. Listen, I choose me. I choose me. Now I have to. I choose me. I woke up this morning thinking I messed up. Back to myself and barely ever getting up. Thinking get another pill and really get fucked up. Like maybe it's me or it's that time of the month. See, holidays in the mood for me. When I'm trying to get the move and get to working on me. Like fuck life, nigga, have another drink. Like no, I'm getting back to my workers, I gotta go. I know this shit is not healthy, I gotta go. I know I'm doing this for my kids and grandson. I know I ain't trying to die, I'm trying to grow. Let's go. If you ain't trying to ride, I gotta roll. Let go. Through this oppression and all, I choose me. Getting up even after a fall, I choose me. Beat down and treat her worse than the dog, I choose me. If you don't love me, man, it's still fuck y'all, I choose me. I choose me. I choose me. It's not about what you're going through, 'cause I choose me. Listen, I choose me. I choose me, 'cause I have to. Like, I choose me. Listen, I choose me. I choose me. It's not about what you're going through. I choose me. Listen, I choose me. I choose me. Now I have to. I choose me. I choose me.
Yeah, Wicked Low with that messaging, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm absolutely a fan of great writing, dude. And you hit on the topics that I'm interested in, man. So thank you, bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
You know, it's crazy. Actually, huh? Go ahead. My bad.
No. Don't go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you first.
I was gonna get off topic.
Okay. All right. So that song I actually freestyle. But good. Now let's go off topic.
Oh, sick, dude. That's dope as fuck.
I actually didn't write that one.
It's still what's in your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Now
I was
gonna ask you about the weed situation in Florida.
Oh shit. You gotta have your medical license.
Okay, it's still medical there. Okay.
Yeah, it's still medical.
Hell yeah. Well, at least you got dispensaries and you can go get it if you smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd love to come visit and be able to go there, but I wouldn't be able to get weed because then I had to have a license.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. On subject, once and on top and back what we talked about before, once I started working out, I literally didn't have the want to really do a lot of that shit. Like my drinking habit went down, way down. At the most, I drink some wine and shit. Okay. I really stopped smoking bud. Like if I do, it's like, maybe if I have like, maybe if my anxiety is like kicking up, but that hasn't, since I started working out, that really hasn't been too much of a problem.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I haven't had the need or want to do it. So it's like, damn, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a change when I first started, because I was still heavy, smoking every night, this and that, drinking, just to calm the nerves or depression, whatever. Yeah. Whatever bad thoughts are going in. But once I started, it really took it. It really made me go through a real change in
That's
life.
What's up, man. I like hearing that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Because it wasn't forced anything. You know what I'm saying? It was just a natural thing, and it just kind of like, okay, you didn't even think about grabbing that shit, and that's the cool thing about it, because it makes it easier to step away from that shit. Now, for me, I use marijuana for my manic depressive bipolar. I'm supposed to take medication, but I haven't taken it since I was 17. So I don't think.
Take medication.
No, I don't. I don't even like really taking aspirin, but sometimes you get a headache, But
It's crazy. Aspirin don't work for me. I gotta take ibuprofen.
well, that's what I take. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say I take that, but I can't. I know I'm not supposed to take like 5, 6, but I've had migraines ever since I died. When I died at 8 years old from the meningitis in the system, in the brain. Once I came out of that, I've always had I used to have super minor seizures. Like you wouldn't tell. I would just be sitting at the table like this, and they'd be like, "Wake up, wake up," and I wouldn't be asleep. I'd just be sitting there.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It left me with a lot of different things. But headaches was one of those things that I got. I kept not even just regular headaches, they were like migraine. So unfortunately, I have to take, not have to, but I do, just so they'll kick in. It'll be like the 200 milligram ibuprofen, but I'll take like 5 of them bitches just to knock the shit out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to. It'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't be like, them should be so bad sometimes that I gotta get something. I gotta get something. Sleeping ain't gonna help. Fucking just sitting there with my eyes closed ain't gonna help. It's gonna sit there until, you know what I mean? So I want to try and knock that shit the fuck out. And I hate doing that shit. You know what I mean? But little by little, like I said, with me doing what I'm doing, I haven't had it, thankfully.
Yeah, see, I think it's okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I take 6. At 200.
I
right?
take 6 too.
So
2 milligrams at 6. So yeah.
Like, as long as you're not doing it every day, right? I mean, because that's the thing, right? You do it fucking maybe 4 times a year or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have 4 major fucking headaches, and you take 4 to 6. You know what I'm saying? But you can't exceed that in 24 hours. Now, I ain't going to take another 6, 4 or 5 hours down the road. I'm going to wait my 24 hours if it's still fucking with me. Right.
Right. But see, and the reason I don't like it, and I know it takes a lot to say certain shit like this, especially about personal shit. But when I was in my depressive state, I did a lot of shit in them 24 hours.
Right.
And that's why, because I survived all that shit. I'm not getting back into it. That is a big ass fucking raccoon. That nigga's fat.
Bet.
This nigga, you can't. I will show you, but this nigga is fat as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm alright, nigga. I was like, this is one of those nights where it's the interview. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast.
Hey,
and this nigga's just right here in front of me eating fucking acorns, just sitting there.
He said, "It's acorn time, baby." He said,
"Shit."
Saying,
like, for real, I just happened to look up while I'm talking to you, and that's why I just veered off like this fat motherfucker.
He just filled them cheeks up.
Not bad.
He gonna eat a few and then fill them cheeks up. Yeah, a little greedy bitch.
So. I know, right? Ugly motherfucker.
I never heard of naproxen, Greg. Naproxen works?
Yeah.
What was that, like ibuprofen?
Nah, something like that, but it don't work for me.
Oh, it don't?
You
know what worked good? This little electric weed thing. This shit worked good. It got two 2-gram cartridges in it. And look at this thing. This thing, you can slide it over, right? You could either put it in the middle, or you could slide it over to the other tank and just smoke one tank at a time, or you could take both tanks down at the same time.
I got one right
here. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. My homeboy Alex gave me this. He's like, "You want this?"
I got one. I got one for the liquid, the oils, and I got one for straight bud. It's cool as fuck though, cause I ain't got to roll the shit. I don't want to.
That's what's up. I've been rolling hella joints lately.
Right, but it's like I don't use it a lot. Like the shit just sits because a lot of times I don't use it because Like once my anxiety stopped popping up frequent, once
Yeah.
I started working out, all that shit kind of died off a little bit.
Yeah.
It was no need. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, fuck it. It's gonna sit there until I need it.
Now it's just gonna be whatever I want to have fun time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yo,
Like,
man.
I don't even drink like that, but just for the night. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Let loose, have some fun. It's a party, bitches. It's a party.
We having a party over here. I thought you knew. So let me ask you,
What's up?
what would be the dream car for Wicked Low?
I already have my dream car.
Oh, what is it?
Toyota Celica,
Ooh, wait.
6 speed.
Okay.
Yeah,
The Fast and Furious one.
fucking right.
Yeah, you already knew.
Mm-hmm. I used to race and all that shit back in the day. That shit was fun.
You got it
It's
upgraded?
I'm upgrading myself a little bit here and there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of things. You know, I took the old school radio out, put a flat screen in that bitch, a fold out flat screen.
Hell yeah.
I like the buy the way it is, but once everything gets a lot better for me, I'm definitely gonna upgrade a lot more.
You can put that wide body on it?
Depends. You know, I might take it down to Texas because my family, they in the car club.
Mm.
My sisters, you know, I call them my sisters, but back in the day we were raised together, so they're my cousins, but I call them my sisters. They both won fucking first place. I think it was last year or the year before
Oh, fire.
at this car club.
Fire. That's dope.
Yeah.
First
My
place?
sister,
That's not easy. Not in Texas. They
my
do it
sister-
different in Texas, too, man.
They do it different, but the way they did it, one chose a robot thing for the car, and the other one chose Dia de los Muertos. She had the ofrenda and everything in the back. It was a truck.
Oof.
You open up the truck, she had the whole ofrenda right there.
That's
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
fire.
She was dope as fuck, skulls and everything else. I got the pictures and shit. Like that shit was hard. So like when I said that to say this, I might take both of them. I got a charge and I got the Celica. I might drop them bitches when everything is right in my life. Go down there, spend a couple months, let them doll it up. Probably take it to the car show and come right back to Florida.
Hey, say, you know what I need.
For real.
You know what I need on these. That's
I
it,
told her
man.
too. I said, yo, I want one car decorated in like the Mayans. The Mayans, that's part of my bloodline. So I wanted like Los Finado type, Dia de los Muertos type, and then the other one is gonna be like some other shit, probably my logo or something like that, or some dope shit. You know what I mean? But I want one car as an ofrenda, like the whole car, so it'll be like paying respect to the madre and padre, abuelita, my grandparents, my parents, and shit in my family. And the other car, I want to be some other dope shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Oh
Hell
yeah,
yeah, man. Because we got to speak this shit into existence. You know what I'm saying?
for real.
That's
For real.
Because if we never talk about it, it escapes our minds, and then we don't think about it. So we don't try and go towards those goals. And
True.
you a good dude, man. You really do, deserve all the good stuff that goes, to you and happens to you, man. I mean, you a good dude, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you. You too, man. We all good brothers, man. We gotta. I'm learning. Some I don't know how to do yet. So, but I am learning. My aunt told me one day I gotta give myself grace. Actually, my sister Christy Farley, shout out to Christy Farley again. She told me I gotta give myself grace. I don't know nothing about giving myself grace because all I knew was get up and go. You in pain, get up and go. You know what I'm saying? You're going through hell on earth. You're going through depression, suicidal issues, whatever. Get your ass up and go. That's all I know is to go, 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 go.
Yeah.
If I'm going through grief, sorrow, I'm working my ass off. I'm in the studio and I'm at work. When I get off work, I'm hitting the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I know. You know what I mean? So I don't know nothing about peace. I know peace. I've always known peace when I die. So, but that's all I know. You take care of what you got to take care of. You take care of your family, but you keep moving. You know what I'm saying? That's all I've ever known. So
you do, yeah. And I'm glad you're starting to realize that, with the working out and the mind health and everything, because to stop the smell the roses, you know what I'm saying, every once in a while is a good thing. You know, a hard work ethic is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It is what's needed, but you also need the yang to that yin. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had to, let's say everything did work out and you made all the money and your kids got money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are your top 3 houses?
So where?
Yeah, where are your top 3 houses?
At least Florida, Africa.
Ooh, where in Africa?
I have no idea yet. Somewhere where it doesn't have any hurricanes, storms, any bullshit that the Earth, that Mother Earth likes to provide.
He said,
in Belize, because I know they get a lot of hurricanes and everything. It'll be somewhere high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to protect everybody. So,
and you'll have all the money, so you'll be able to buy. You basically have a bunker. You know what I'm saying?
On the island too.
Right. There ain't nothing gonna be hurting you. Nah. You got all the money. I mean, shit. What are you gonna build? Some like stick hut? No.
I'm flying the jugglers out to the island of Wiccid. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we're gonna have our own Wicked Island, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
imagine the motherfucking
you know?
once a year jam on that motherfucking island? You'd have to be flown in, boated in. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the party right there.
What? Let me get the money. I'll do it too. I'll go for nobody. Like, yo, we having the guy. I'm on high ice today. We having the guys over there at the Wicked Island of Wicked. You know what I mean? We flying out. What's cracking? You know what I mean? Let's do it.
Welcome
you
to
know
Wicked Island, baby.
For real. Like, that's something I would definitely do that. That's like the ultimate, like, boom. If I did that, nigga, I shot down mom. I was like, yo, you know what? I did it.
Yeah, exactly.
I house all the people. You in trouble? Oh yeah. Oh, you need to go. You need some peace in your life. I will come to Island of Wicked. I got you. You know
Wicked
what I'm saying?
Island. We got spots, bro.
I
got you for a week, man. Personal chef, a whole 9.
All peace, and I ain't gonna break your pocket.
No.
And I'll fly you out my damn self. What?
Hell
what you need? Come on, man.
You be feeling like $1 million after you leave here today. I mean, next week, whenever you decide to leave, motherfucker.
You want to leave? You know what I'm saying? If you want to stay, fuck it.
Facts. That's your shit now. I need some help over here planting these fucking things too, man. So you can just help out and we good.
Exactly. That guy.
Cause I would be like, I'm for real too. Like I would get a big ass piece of property, put a big fucking fence around it, and be like, "Don't come in here."
All right.
I got food. I got cattle. I would even go build my own slaughterhouse and just have somebody come in and slaughter them. You know. Yeah, I'll pay them in cow. You know.
I know, right?
Fuck it.
Cow.
Yeah, I'll give you a whole cow. You just got to cut up 3. You know, I put them in freezer. I mean, I do it. I ain't weird about chopping up an animal. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I got other things to do.
I'm not gonna lie that I would. You know, some people. I'm probably like, you know, I know eventually, cause like, that shit would fuck me up at first, but once I got used to it, I'd be good.
Right. I mean, I was a kid when we was cutting up deer and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Cutting up fish and cutting up birds and cutting up turtles and all kinds of shit. You know, frogs and.
I haven't done that.
And then we eat them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why we catch them and cut them up because we eat them motherfuckers. You know.
Exactly.
And I ain't a weirdo, folks. I ain't just cutting up animals just to do it. Okay.
For real. That's survival. Look, that's something that you need to learn for survival, man. So God forbid anything happens, you know how to survive. And that's another thing, like off topic, on topic. Yeah. Like, I'll tell you, I got my people in Washington, right? They had their first thing where I think wherever they was at had no power, right? Mm-hmm. They're like people were panicking, shit like that. I was like, yo, and I was talking to him like for me it's another day, you know, it's every other year, like every year or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, bro, you know how many times I've been without power or my state?
And it wasn't even the fucking state's fault. It's just because I had paid my fucking bill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
even like, you know, Mother Nature, like we get a hurricane, knock the fuck out. We ain't got no power, whatever, right?
Facts.
I'm like, bro, I'm seeing so many people panicking. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna say horrible. We've been without money for growing up. We
My whole
wasn't-
life, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom. The first thing I did was, bro, grab the grill. We getting it cracking. Word. I bet. Everybody panicking, buying up all this shit. I'm like, I already got cans. I got whatever I need. I'm going to the liquor store. Nobody in the liquor store. Everybody buying up all the water, everything else, right? I'm over here buying blunts. Weed.
He's like, I haven't sold too many of these today, but thank you, sir.
So I appreciate. I walk out, everybody, go to the shit. Everything is already bought up. Whatever. Yeah, we clear the straight. They got what they need. I got what I need. All right.
Yep.
Fuck it. I don't know. They panic. Everybody panicking. You know, the first thing I'm gonna do, like I said, I pop the grill out. We got no power. We got the grill. We got no electricity. I got the radio. We got candles. We got batteries.
Ooh, I found a new way to get candle going. Okay, so check this out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what you do is you get a glass, right? Like a glass, like a short glass, like, probably like this big, right? And you put rice in it, and then you fill it up with water just above the rice, and then you put oil in it, like canola oil, and then you take a fucking Q-tip and you put a Q-tip straight down in that shit and light it. It'll last for hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And it's only costs you one Q-tip.
That's hard. You got to text me that, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put that shit somewhere. So I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Next time that happens, I got Q-tips.
I got Q-tips too, bro. Facts. I got glasses. I got some rice in a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts. And you got a little bit of cooking oil. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I looked at that dude. It's that dude who's on the internet. He goes, "You tell me for 40 years I've been, you ever seen that dude?"
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It was that guy, bro, and he was like, "Are you telling me for 40 years I didn't know about this?" And he starts doing it, and he's like, "I'm gonna come back and check it on a few hours." He's like, "It's still fucking burning. I'll come back a couple more hours. It's still fucking burning. That's crazy. None of it was gone."
Oh
yeah,
that's wild as fuck.
Facts. Yo, Wicked Low, man. I don't want to keep you all night. I got some things to do too, man. But honestly,
I got one request. I got one request.
Yeah.
Play that song, The Message.
The Message? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, the video's out.
Hell yeah. Where we at here? There it is, right there.
There's one that two. There's that one, and that one, and there's something off the Welcome to Boot Camp album. I'm gonna hold you.
Hey, we got you. We got you, my brother. Absolutely. We got Wicked Low in the house tonight, man. This one right here. It called The Message. Gotta tell you something. Let's go.
Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Niggas want me to disappear, cause all the shit that they scream this year. Everybody all scared of some bullshit. Not a wanna hear shit this year. Everybody run around scared of the bullshit, acting all sensitive, never really shit. Brainwashed and confused from what they're hearing. Then they wonder why we losing all our children. Dear diary, I'm feeling now we on the war. Even if they got a gun, these niggas are wrong. Dear diary, I beat my fate and I beat my head. Tell me why my brain is in a jail cell.
If they can do anything they want to us, we might not be back. I might be in jail. I might be anywhere. But when I leave, you can remember I said, last words on my lips, I am a revolutionary. And you're going to have to keep on saying that.
Dear notebook, they're saying unpredictable. While sitting spitting rumors looking really miserable. Turn around and say they love me like it's usual. They talk a lot of shit behind my back looking comfortable. But they don't know it that I'm not who they think I am. They're not facing the brutal truth like I am. They won't die for the cause like they know I am. I put the false living record witness as I can. It's time to fight, it's time to stand, it's time to rise, it's time to blame. Stop waiting on these motherfuckers to help you. Cause when it all falls, they're not gonna look for you.
I believe in Islam. Nothing wrong with the religion of Islam. That just teaches us to believe in Allah as the God, and those of you who are Christians probably believe in the same God. Because I think you believe in the God who created the universe, and that's the one we believe in, the one who created the universe. The only difference being, you call him God, and we call him Allah, the real religion of Islam. And when I was in the Black Muslim movement, they didn't have the real religion of Islam in that movement. was something else. And but the real religion of Islam doesn't teach anyone to judge another human being by the color of his skin. The yardstick that is used by the Muslim to measure another man is not the man's color, but the man's deeds, the man's conscious behavior, the man's intentions. And when you use that as a standard of measurement or judgment, you never go wrong. But when you just judge a man because of the color of his skin, then you're committing a crime, because that's the worst kind of judgment. If you judged him just because he was a Jew, that's not as bad as judging him because he's black. Because a Jew can hide his religion. He can say he's something else, which a lot of them do that. They say they're something else. But the black man can't hide. When they start indicting us because of our color, that means we're indicted before we're born, which is the worst kind of crime that can be committed. And the Muslim religion has eliminated all tendencies to judge a man according to the color of his skin, but rather the judgment is based upon his deeds.
Yeah, boy, the message. Let them know it, man. Very powerful speakers there, man. Facts.
Yeah. It's all, like you say, truth speakers, right? We had to put the truth out there.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's that's actually another one of my favorite ones. Like, the actual song, it's just like, it's just the way, how you just do it how you feel. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I like the way you did the hook in that too. You just let them speak. There was no reason for a hook. Just let the words do what they're supposed to do. That's fire.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's like I said, it is one of those things where I think her name is Eye of the Storm. Shout out to her. She did the actual AI part. You know what I mean? She did all that, and I kind of just added on to it for the actual video.
Yeah.
For the official video, I added on to it and let my mind again, let my brain, my imagination go. Okay, I'm listening to it now. Like, cause sometimes, like, I do music and people will catch more of the meaning that I put down more than I will catch it. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of those times that I actually sat down and just let myself feel what I was even talking about. Like I wasn't there. Like that wasn't me. Mm-hmm. And I said, okay, what can I put here? Let me get Frederick Douglass. Okay, boom. Let me put the real, what Malcolm X is really talking about. Because everybody has this fucking, by any means, like they talk about the old Malcolm X. They don't talk about when he saw, like how he said in the video, that, when he went to Africa, he saw the real Islam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said, let me put the truth out. Let me put his last speech. Let me put the truth out there so you really can understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just what I do. You know what I mean? It's like, I'd rather the truth rather than a lie, or somebody sitting here glorifying the old rather than what he was really about. You know what I'm saying? That's why she goes anything in this life. You know what I mean? So
well, people change, right?
Yeah. People change. People change. You know what I mean?
They have
like
different.
That wasn't like when. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, different people in your life when you come in contact with them, and people with open minds can be, swayed a little bit easier because the openness of their mind and willing to accept things that, even if you believe in something very boldly, then you find out that might not be right. You have an open enough mind to be like, yo, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be wrong. We're human. We're fallible creatures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, we, and I speak to a lot of people a lot of times. So, and I always love, like, people they first kind of get hesitant right when they want to speak their mind. I'm like, no, when you get to know me, that I'm very open. I understand the one thing big about being part of the nation with the God and the earth is it's not as wisdom understanding. You have a 4-3-60, right? So, upon most of my studies, and so I can understand your point of view. All right, now let me tell you my point of view of this. Let's see if we can make this 1 + 1 make 2. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I hear what you're saying. That makes sense. But let me add on to that. See if that makes sense. And then if it all comes together, like, okay, well, boom, we done piece another piece of the puzzle together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
just sometimes
you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
You're absolutely right, because sometimes you only get half the story, bro. You know, and when you get the whole story, it makes more sense, you know, and we could put that all together, bro, and really build on shit. You know? I just fucking oh, there he goes. I knew it was coming. I forgot to say something, but Wicked knows. Wicked knows, man. Yo, Kahuna, Gary, how you brothers doing, man? I hope y'all are doing well this week, man. We in this bitch. We don't have too much time left because we're gonna be over with our dude Harkos, you know, soon. I was like, did I spell that right? I couldn't even tell. I couldn't even tell if I spelled that right. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Heart of the city, still in the play, Giants. Okay, great question. Great question, cool. Now I'll ask him when he get back. Started my. Oh my goodness, Gary. I hope it's not. Yeah, well, you know, if it was like $5 a month, maybe, but I can't do 15.
Yeah,
it's too much.
Nah, you good. Trust me, you good.
Yeah, and motherfucking my dude Kahuna want to know, Heart of the City is still on the playlist. Any chance for a part 2? Also, maybe run it for the one-time sack. Well, we ain't got a like I said, we don't have a whole lot of time because I have to be off by 7, which is basically 2 minutes. But we could run. You wanted to hear a different one, right?
We can. Hey, they request the Heart of the City. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Heart of the City, it is.
And yes, I'm you know, now that I hear it, I will talk to my brother Banks, and we'll come up with something just for that. Definitely.
There you go. There you go. Give the fans what they want, my guy.
I appreciate that idea. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we got Banks featuring the homie Wicked Low. This right here is called Heart of the City. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh shit, yo, put that out. It's 5.
Yo,
it's
pass
5.
that shit here, nigga. Pass that shit here. Fuck. God damn.
Meet me at the safe. Meet me at the safe, G.
Man, they always be, I got you, man. These niggas always fucking around here, man. Fuck these niggas, man.
Man, fuck that. This is my city.
You motherfucking right, nigga.
It's where I was born and raised.
Lock and low, my nigga. Let's go.
Ain't no love in the city. If you born there, you lucky if you get to see 20. Rock the boat all alone, tryna put my niggas on. They was busy getting litty. That's how they running in the city. Never worry about a nigga, don't you ever trust a biddy. Got mad love for my city, there's no love in the city. Ain't no love in the city. If you born there, you lucky if you get to see 20. Rock the boat all alone, tryna put my niggas on. They was busy getting litty. That's how they running in the city. Never worry about a nigga, don't you ever trust a biddy. Got mad love for my city, there's no love in the city, don't you ever trust a biddy. The pain's been deep, the heart will beat, no time to sleep until these ends. Don't miss your chance, just take the chance. The line's been drawn, I've crossed the line, just take your time, don't waste your time. I've mastermind the hardest times, was born with shit. Done made a nick, flip to a dime with plenty of tries, will never resign. The hill's been steep, but still I climb. No soldiers in line, in front of the line, I'm ready for warfare. Ain't no love in the city. If you born there, you lucky if you get to see 20. Rock the boat all alone, tryna put my niggas on. They was busy getting litty.
Yeah.
That's how they running in the city. Never worry about a nigga, don't you ever trust a biddy. Got mad love for my city, there's no love in the city.
There's no love in the city.
Ain't no love in the city. If you born there, you lucky if you get to see 20.
If you get to see 20.
Rock the boat all alone, tryna put my niggas on. They was busy getting litty.
They was busy getting lit.
That's how they running in the city. Never worry about a nigga, don't you ever trust a biddy.
Don't you ever trust a biddy.
Got mad love for my city, there's no love in the city, don't you ever trust a biddy.
Don't you ever look at my life and I think of a time when a nigga was supposed to make it. It could have been God, it could have been faith, and it could have been a time that maybe it wasn't. I should have been hit with the way it was coming in, but they took my nigga, damn it, with it for that. See, there was other situations. Niggas been stabbing me in the back, never to be further from the truth. 5-0 was on our ass, so was the thought like, will we make it back when you were a young man in that life? Any night could be your last. Shit, any night could be your last. Think of all of my niggas who didn't make it out the game. Shed tears of poor looking at memories flooding my brain. I'm going insane, I'm going insane. A drunken man just wandering the plane. See, we was wild motherfuckers just living a life that's hopeless. Wonder nights, no lights, grilling under the street lights. I couldn't the motherfucker really tell us nothing. Yeah, these were our city lights. Yeah, Hempstead nights, my nigga. Strung out.
Ain't no love in the city if you born there, you lucky if you get to see 20.
You already know.
Rock the boat all alone, trying to put my niggas on. They was busy getting lit. That's how they running in the city. Never worry about a nigga, don't you ever trust a biddy.
Don't you ever trust a bitch.
I mad love for my city, there's no love in the city.
There's no love in the city.
Ain't no love in the city if you born there, you lucky if you get to see 20.
If you get to see 20,
rock the boat all alone, trying to put my niggas on. They was busy getting litty.
They was busy getting lit.
That's how they running in the city. Never worry about a nigga, don't you ever trust a biddy.
Don't you ever trust a bitch.
I mad love for my city, there's no love in the city. Don't you ever trust a biddy.
Don't you ever trust a bitch, nigga. Yeah, you already know. My nigga. My nigga.
Man, first of all, I want to say how much I like that homeboy is using the word biddy.
This is bright as fuck, right?
Got the high beam on it.
He got the high beam on it.
Yeah.
Hurry up with the picture, dog. That's a little video.
It's a video, nigga.
Yeah, that's great. I love some BTS, man. Yo, that's what's up.
Shit.
Yeah, homeboy used the word biddy, man, and I ain't heard that in a long time, bro. And
Word.
I heard somebody the other day, well, probably a few weeks ago, use the word Bozak in a song. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's fucking fire.
Get the Bozak.
Right? I was like, you gotta be kidding me, dog.
For real. Gotta bring some of that old shit back, man.
Facts, bro.
I remember when they first started using ratchet for the word female, right? And when I first heard it, like, that bitch is ratchet, right? I was like, what? Ratchet? And the first I'm thinking about is a burner. I'm like, oh, you got a gun?
Yeah,
like,
we used to call them.
like,
We used to call them hand grenades.
We call them that too. We had hand grenades, toasters, burners, fucking ratchets, the hammer, whatever. Like, we had all that shit. And then when they started switching,
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, we gotta bring some of that old shit back, man. I love hearing it. Man, hey, Timbo, welcome, my brother. Good to see you, man. I hope you've been well. I've been well, man. I've been waking up breathing, so, that's always a step in the right direction. And anytime I can make a few bucks, I'm a happy man. So, yeah. Doing pretty good, man. I got food in the refrigerator. I got gas in the tank, so. I got
so we can ask for, you know what I mean? Everybody doing good.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Breathing.
I still, to this day, think Tool when I hear Ratchet. I'm a mechanic by trade, too, so yeah, absolutely. Zach want to bring back Chive Turkey. That might be going back too far. That's before my time.
I still use what that like fucking Jive Turkey.
If you call somebody a Jive Turkey, you expect a fight, dude. Like,
for
real. For real. You might as well been talking about my mom at that point, dog. Like,
I was just about to say that. I'm like, what you say about my mama?
Facts, dog. You don't want to, like, you could talk about, like, if you on a diss record, call him a Jive Turkey. That'd be pretty fire. But
yeah. That's what I did too. That's wild.
Just call the track Old School and just put as many old school word terminology as you can into it. That'd be fire.
Word. I might just do that too. That'd be dope.
That would be
I
dope.
did something similar, but I was just mainly like shouting out the old school hip hop heads like, Red Alert, Funk Master Flex, fucking PMD, Kid Flex, you know what I mean? Grandmaster Flash, you know what I'm saying? Bahamadia. I was shouting all them out and just kind of like giving my spin on what my life was like back then, you know what I'm saying? So, so it's kind of similar, but it's not using all the old school words. But that might be an idea for part 2.
Yeah, just make it like in your new, your new rap cadences, but just call it old school. And people are like, why is this old school? It's got a new beat, you know what I'm saying? It's got new cadences and shit on it, but all he's talking about is some old shit. That would be pretty fire.
For real.
Yeah. And Timbo got RC Plain? Holy shit. Is that what your picture is? For your name there? Is that your RC Plane? That thing looked like a fighter jet, bro. That's amazing. I seen some of them things. RC Plane's as big as a fucking car, bro. I'm like, holy shit.
I've seen it too. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'd be scared, bro. I'd be like, that's a lot of money, right? These things break all the fucking time. Like, that's what they do. Like, I don't know. That's a hobby. That's a rich man hobby right there. Although my dude in the trailer park, he got 2 RC planes, so it ain't that rich.
Hey, still.
But they ain't as big as his car either, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But yo, Wiccid, man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for your time and a great conversation, man. I do have to wrap it up because I got other engagements. But dude, we'll do this again, man. Don't worry. You know, I'll always be here on Friday too. So when that new drop comes, I forgot the name of it. What was it? You were talking about it earlier. There was a new drop that was supposed to be coming soon.
Oh, there's another one. I got plenty because I got singles I'm dropping. The next one, I'm probably gonna drop another single soon. Then we got May 10th is gonna be like an album. It's me and OG Cotty Blue. That one's called Inside My Mind. Welcome to Boot Camp already dropped. Obviously, you see it on the channel.
Yeah.
So anyone that's looking for some of the stuff they haven't heard that the drop this year is on the channel. It's on all platforms. And there's always gonna be something new. So hit that subscribe. That way, you know what I'm saying. You either get the new video. You can also check Wicked Low video. Wicked Low Vivo, which is up and running. You know what I mean? I just got some videos on there, but I'm building it still. But yeah, as far as the Wicked Low channel, what you have up right now, that one got it. So whatever you want, you know what I mean? So
hell yeah. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of those links in the description for sure.
Yeah, there's always new music coming. I'm always working, so you know what I mean. Whether if I'm featuring on somebody's joint, shout out to my brother Mac Malone from Kansas City, Kansas City the KC journalist. I say we got some new shit out too. And so I'm always featuring. I'm doing my own things. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole 2 Temple camp, Corner Boy, Goldie Loc. You know what I'm saying? Goldie the One, fucking Blue Loco, Corner Boys. All my people, man, the whole family of 2 Temple. You know what I'm saying? So always working.
That's what's up, man. Again, I appreciate you, Wick, man. You the fucking man, bro. And my DMs is always there, and we'll set up another one of these for sure.
Most definitely. You know, so you got to, man. I enjoy it. It's like these are one of the interviews like you just it's family. You feel what I'm saying? This is family shit. So you always let loose and be yourself, and you ain't gotta be all the page. You know what I mean?
This two homies having a great conversation. That's a fact.
Fact.
That's a fact. And we get to learn a little bit about you, you know what I'm saying? I always like to share stories as well. So I hope everybody had a great time tonight. I don't have any more interviews this week, but we will be live on Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific. If you guys got time, come on through and hang out with us. If you're an artist, come on through. Let's get some plays on that fucking music. And we'll be back at it again Saturday with another interview.
So, all right, what time is it your time right now? It's 10:11. It's 7-11 over there?
Yeah.
So you're 3 hours, but all right, bet. So we're going to be back around 10 o'clock now. My time.
Yeah, it's 10
All right.
Eastern, yeah.
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 All right, bet. Gotcha.
All right, brother. I thank you all. Hey, tell somebody out there you love them. I love you. I love all you.
Fucking love y'all.
Love you, Wicked.
Love
You the fucking man, dog.
Love you, brother.
Hell yeah.
Love you.
See how good that is? It makes you feel good. It does. It
Oh,
does. Hell yeah. Just tell a random stranger, walk past and be like, I love you. And then just keep walking. You know what I'm saying?
Keep walking.
Yeah.
You never know how it might change their life.
Exactly.
They might have the worst time right that day. And that right there be like, the fuck?
Yep.
You know, you never know. You never know.
You never know. You ain't gonna get punched for telling somebody you love them, unless it's you like a girl that's walking with a dude. Then you might get fucked up. But just try to use your own judgment. You know what I'm saying?
I love you both.
Yeah, you see an elderly lady at the supermarket, just walk past and be like, I love you, and just keep walking. She will love that. It'll make her fucking day, I guarantee you.
Absolutely.
So have a great rest of your week, everybody. Love you too, Rose. I love all y'all, man. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right?
Fucking love y'all.
Peace.
Peace.